This is Boarding Party's Pokemon DnD campaign, featuring Ben as
Bentley Woods,
Tia as
Phoebe Wilhelm,
Joel as
Milo Reuter,
and Jordan as
CJ.
I'm Drew, the Game Master for the Laris region. Tonight, Bentley unravels the secrets of the universe, and an old foe resurfaces. The day after, you guys have spent some time outside scrapping, doing what it is you do. The night is very uneventful, other than Wood Boy seems to kind of be a little bit restless. Seems like he doesn't really sleep much, despite the fact that he is safe. He's sitting inside a log cabin, and he is also made of things that could make a log cabin, so it's a little unsettling.
Fair point.
All right. That's one way to look at it.
He's sitting inside of himself.
He's carved
Whoa.
of wood.
Very-
It's like a gingerbread
very
man.
meta.
When a gingerbread man sits in a gingerbread house, is he made of the house, or is the house made of him?
Dear God.
He screams.
That's
He
the
does not.
question.
Wow.
Answer it in the comments.
What happened here?
All right. Anywho, moving on. Morning time. It's morning time now.
Okay.
Who wakes up first? Who's the early riser?
Milo.
Done. Milo, you awaken first.
Oh my.
The morning is fresh. There's not a whole lot of activity out. It's still very dark. It's very cold as we are entering the latter parts of fall for the Laris
We need a
region.
change of clothes.
Yeah, for
It's a
real.
bit brisk
Glad I have this hoodie.
with all these holes in it.
He said
It's
in
like-
his sleep.
That'll be fine for the snow.
Yeah, it's like my
That's all
hoodie.
you need.
It's really holding together well.
Oh my.
Both sleeves are coming down.
Nervous chewing?
Yeah, always. But yeah, Milo, you're the first one awake.
Okay. I will walk out and I will see Wood Boy.
Yes.
Does he appear asleep to me?
No, he's like pacing,
Oh.
like around. He keeps running over to windows and like looking out, and then like a branch or a breeze will appear, and he'll be like, he'll run to the other window.
Are you okay? Oh. You need some sleep, man.
And he's just got like huge dark circles under his eyes. He's like,
What if I sit here, I'll start making some breakfast and watch over you and you get some rest?
he kind of just
Wow.
walks over to one of the chairs at the table and just sits down, and then just head hits table and starts snoring.
Okay. Yikes. That poor dude.
He's been through a lot.
Yeah. Is the sun up yet?
No. It's
Okay.
like it's in that like early pre-dawn phase where there's a little bit of light but no sign of the sun.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna send out Arjan.
He hits the floor.
Hey, bud. I want you to take some of the stuff we were making pancakes with and whip up some breakfast. Let me know if you need some help.
Okay.
I'll be right outside training.
He holds his little fingers up. He's like, I need to be up there.
Okay.
On the floor.
Whoop.
Just palm him, put him on the counter. He starts clanging away. He's dragging pots and pans around. It's a little noisy, but he's tiny. What are you gonna do?
It's true.
He's a small guy. He
And-
is the size of the pot.
I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna send out the rest of my.
Immediately lie to Wood Boy.
Yeah. No.
What if I sit here with you?
God.
I will watch over you. Peace.
All right, is he out? All right, bring him in, Giraffarius. Pay up.
God.
No, I was gonna say I'm going over by the
Jesus.
window.
It's so dark.
I'm going over by the window so I can still kind of see him and he could see me if he woke up. But
Good
so
save.
I was getting there, but no one let me do it.
No, get him.
Send out my bird battalion
Bird Tally.
and
You still full bird squad?
yeah, I've got Monty, Bullet, Titania, and Atticus. So and 5 birds in total.
Hot damn.
And all right, team, we are going to train this morning and try to help Titania fly a little better, a little stabler, a little faster. So
She's like, that's me.
it is. So, Monty, I've trained you. You've helped me train some of our other friends, like Glenn and Bullet a little bit. So I want you to run the training session. And I'm going to help Arjan cook. I'll be right inside the window so I can see you guys.
Yo, All right, Joel. Monty. Ascribe a role to each other person at the table.
Oh,
Who's
dang.
who? Training session. Get it.
Anyone have some
Get it, boy.
a connection to one that you'd prefer?
You said Titania, Atticus,
And Bullet.
Bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to be Bullet.
I
Done.
mean,
I don't care. I can be Titania.
Okay.
And
I
you,
don't
sir,
know.
have the unenviable task of being two birds
Oh,
that are
snap.
the same bird.
Can you do
Yep.
it?
Can you be two Bens?
it's just split in half. Yeah, I can do that. Oh my god. Just two Bens rolling a die each.
Perfect. That's what we want.
All right.
All right, Monty.
All right, guys. Let's get some training underway. Titania, let's see what you got.
Acceptable.
Well said.
16 on the die.
I don't even know what you're rolling for or what you're doing.
I don't know, but she's killing it.
Listen, it's enthusiasm.
I don't know, you have me go.
Enthusiasm check.
It's happiness
She's
and
flying
enthusiasm.
already.
She's ready. She's excited. The wings are flapping. She's still on the ground. She's running real fast though.
No.
All right,
got
so
heart.
I think we need to maybe give you a little bit of an updraft. So I'm gonna give you a little boost here. Atticus, if you want to stay on either side, maybe keep her steady if need be.
Either side, either side.
All right, here we go. Ready? In tailwind.
Woo!
All right. Now there's a tailwind.
Whoa.
All right.
Help.
Time to try to fly. You're just going.
Whee!
Get us
Did
a
it.
roll, Titania.
Now I do the roll?
Yes.
Should have let me stuck with the other one.
No,
4.
because the first roll was just your enthusiasm got a
Alright,
hold of you. You
alright.
just started rolling dice.
4. 4 on the
Alright.
die.
Okay. Now that it's time to like actually drill down and learn, this is the bird embodiment of ADD. She's like, I'm going this way. And the Atticuses are like, no.
You gotta
doing
bounce
it.
her out.
No.
I'm doing
Bounce her
it.
out.
Can I roll to try and
Yes.
provide
You
balance?
may roll 2d20s.
2d20s.
2d10s.
2d10s.
Sorry.
Okay.
2d10s
I was like,
instead of a d20.
that went up.
I almost said 2d20s instead of a d20, but that's just
Oh,
not
wow.
the same.
Oh, a 9 and a 10.
All right. Yeah, the Atticus is able to position themselves. I don't know.
Itself.
But there's two though.
But is there?
Yes. Yes, there is. Ah! Drew's nose starts bleeding. I don't know what's going on. Both halves of Atticus are able to maintain Titania's course, but they're not able to shift her at all. She's very determined. She's just running, kind of in circles vaguely, and the Atticus is just like, no, like
I'm
go
doing it.
straight.
Flap harder, flap harder.
You know what to do, Bullet.
I'm doing it.
Got a bust. I'm gonna
Yes.
go and lift up Titania
Yeah.
with my face and put her onto my back.
Yeah. Weird.
I'm doing it.
Weird, but okay.
That's weird. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
happened.
fine. Okay. Yeah, Bullet flies over in front of Titania's, just like, skip, and just right up on the back. Titania, you are now slightly higher in the air. Your efforts have not been in vain. You're like, I did it. I'm higher.
Nailed it.
Woo!
This is way winner, right?
Close enough.
Cool.
Woo!
Now take the training wheels off, but catch her if you need to.
Okay.
All right. So I'm assuming that just means Bullet stops flying and Titania keeps going at that velocity.
you want me to-
Either one, or just dips out from underneath her.
All right.
Am I
All
rolling
right,
again?
Titania. We're getting another roll.
All right.
Maintain flight.
4.
Uh-oh.
Consistent.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna get back under there.
Catch me.
Sink like a rock.
Yeah, immediately she's just like, I'm doing it.
Uh-oh.
Dropping like a lead balloon.
Yep.
I'll try to do
not doing
one
it.
other blast of wind to maintain her trajectory.
All right.
Or at least delay the plummet.
Let
Seems
me-
like her trajectory currently is down.
Let me get that wisdom, Montgomery.
Do it. Do it.
17.
All right. You now have advantage on your save to not crash,
Oh, okay.
but we're coming in for a landing one way or another.
17.
All right. Yeah.
We haven't been
starts out-
adding modifiers or anything to those.
That's okay.
Okay.
It's fine. As she's kind of like tanking towards the ground in a spiral, Monty shoots out a little gust and just kind of straightens her out, and then the feet are just kicking. She just goes. We're back.
Now flap harder.
It's not working. I can't do it.
She gets a few good hops in from like with the whirlwind, but as soon as the wind dies out, she's just.
Can Atticus fly in front and try and get like more drag under the wings, just like flap air underneath each wing?
Yeah, let's get those 2d10s.
Flap it.
All right.
How much wind can you flap? Atticus.
5 and a 4.
5 and a 4. It's a substantial amount for how small Atticus is.
Fair.
Titania gets a couple good like hops staying in the air, but then just keeps coming back down. There seems to be a disconnect between you needing to flap the wings as opposed to maintaining a consistent like dive bomb pattern, so you're not at like terminal velocity all the time to stay in the air.
I see what you did there.
Seems to be struggling with that connection. Might just be baby mind,
Gotcha.
but also the talons are an incredible killing force.
It's true. It's true. So has she landed?
Yeah, like she's on
Okay.
the ground, but if she
Gracefully.
jumps, all the various assists will allow her to kind of hover for a second, but then she comes back down.
Okay. All right, let's regroup. Come back in. How was that for you?
Cool.
It's cool?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Scary, but cool.
Okay. You had a good time?
Yeah.
Do you want to go higher?
Yes.
I was expecting a great because I thought it sucked, so we're gonna do it again.
What's the
But
plan? What's the
better.
plan?
So we're going to take...
I'm a baby.
Yep.
That is true.
I'm a baby.
You are that.
I'm a baby.
So we're going to take... Bullet's going to carry you up
Okay.
pretty high.
All right.
Real high.
And then he's going to drop you.
Drop
Atticus
me?
is going to be in front and behind you. Just do what they do.
Okay.
You're going to be going really fast.
All right.
If it's too scary and you want to
Scream?
stop, no, because you probably will be doing that even if you're getting it.
Okay.
So just yell Milo at me if you're scared, and I'll try to help you slow down.
Okay.
Okay. Do it up, gang. Ready, break.
All right, Bullet. How high up you going? You have your orders, but he was not specific.
Yeah.
He was
That's
not
true.
specific. Let's do 40 feet.
40 feet. Okay. Yeah,
It's pretty high up
you
here.
You are
Pretty high.
hoisted
You're gonna go
steadily up,
You're gonna be
ever
great.
skywards.
Just think you can fly, you can fly. It's not that hard. You just flap your wings and you do it. Just do it. Ready? Set?
Yep.
Bye.
Ready,
Titania's
set,
wings are
bye.
flapping, and she's just. All right, Atticus, you're on.
Oh boy.
You have to mimic them. Do what they do.
It's the equivalent of like a performance check.
8 and a 7.
All right.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Okay. That's.
Am I
you've got,
flying?
You've got some pretty good teachers. They're like, at least fall
Like this,
with
like this."
style.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Titania is getting a little bit of forward momentum, but it's like those terrible plastic army men with parachutes that are like, they kind of like flying down, but there's like a little bit of protection. Just like,
Try to use that speed and swoop out of it.
What do you mean swoop?
Watch like this. I'll just
Yeah.
do a quick turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try and do it.
All right, get us a good roll.
Higher than 4. Higher than 4.
Roll a different die.
How'd you do?
Natural one.
All right.
7. There's a 1? Ah.
All right.
That's the 7. This is the 1.
So seeing Bullet kind of swoop, you go, I get it, and you just go, and then you're just falling upside down, and your wings are just.
Can
Oh.
Atticus try and right
Help!
her with a wing gust?
Sure.
Yay.
Save her.
I will try.
Or just both fly
Tell
into.
me I can do it.
Double 2s.
All right, you're like, turn over, but the wind is just you're not keeping up with how fast she's dropping out of the sky.
Bullet, flip her over.
You got it.
All right, Bullet,
My
give me a. We'll it'll be the equivalent of like a dexterity check. We want you to flip Titania over without causing her to just spin, drill into the earth.
Sounds good.
Do it.
Crit.
Bullet's like,
Saved by the
Bullet's
bullet.
like, no, not like that. It just turns it into a big like flip and spins right under Titania, who then kind of like balances back out. And then Bullet will give you a swift kick forward, so you're kind of you're soaring a little
Ooh,
bit.
I did it.
Do better this time.
Yeah.
You just gotta go to terminal velocity and then.
Smartest baby bird.
You're effectively like Buzz Lightyear, where you're like, I'm doing it, but you're still like you're coming down real
Falling
hard.
with style.
You're still like a big plastic, non-aerodynamic spaceman.
So I'm
but
still
you're-
coming down.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But just.
Oh, real fast.
It's a much more controlled descent, but you're still gonna hit the earth pretty quick.
I'm gonna just
Sheesh.
kick off the earth and try to catch up to her
Okay.
with some wind.
With an astonish. What?
Yeah.
Combat drills. Go.
All right,
Wow.
let's all fly in a line. And I'll try to catch up.
All right. I mean, those two are already there.
Yeah,
Bullets.
Do it.
Bullets there 3 times over.
yeah, for sure.
Do it.
But if we can fly next to her,
All right. Both of you roll any of your dice. The closer your number,
Me.
the better it works.
like
Yeah.
the two of us,
Do you want me to roll a
any, so
different
like
one?
we can pick a D4 and
Yeah.
Should
You have a
we roll
25% chance to do it.
yeah, D4.
Oh.
But the higher your odds and the worse your
Okay, hold on.
success,
happening?
the worse it'll be.
What are we doing?
He's deciding what dice to roll that will have a
He
close
said
number,
we can
but
pick what kind.
like,
You
if
can
you-
pick what die you have, but if you pick the D4, so you have a 25% chance of it working.
Yeah, yeah.
You have a 75% chance of a worse failure than if you do like a D20.
Gotcha.
All right, screw it. Let's do D20.
Okay.
It's too scary.
Ready?
But if you nail this,
Set.
Titania
go.
can fly. It's on the record.
A 9 and a 4.
4.
Titania.
Fours
She
all
can't.
day.
She can't do it.
Yeah.
It's our favorite
It's a different-
number.
it's a
Monty,
different die, too.
you're like, I've calculated the trajectory based on my velocity and hers, and she just goes and kind of like war machines into the ground a little bit, tumbles, and then just you got baby durability.
Did I do it?
You just bounce off the ground.
Did I do it?
You came in for a heck of a landing. There's like a crater where you hit, but you're like,
You
I
tried?
think I
You
did
do Are
it.
you feeling okay?
I think so.
I don't know.
that
if
didn't
was
hurt.
doing it,
That
but-
didn't hurt.
No.
I want-
Milo, from inside your view of the cabin, you just see.
I'm gonna like stand up for a second and then like see her pop out and just be like,
You see Monty,
40
like,
feet was an
Monty's
over.
wait, I'm
flying over
waving.
there. You can see he's like
I'm waving at
panicked.
Milo.
Bullets over there, like. "Ah."
I tried.
Monty's gonna try to pick her up, just
Okay.
to like feel how heavy she is.
Okay.
She thick.
What's Monty's strength score?
13.
Dummy
Alright.
thick.
Monty, you are able to lift Titania,
No.
but she heavy. You're moving at like less than half your move speed if you're carrying her.
Well, the bad news is you're made of metal, and you weigh
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
The good news is, as we just witnessed, rough landings are not that rough for you.
It was nothing.
Dead.
Brush the wings
Dirt
off.
off your shoulders.
So we'll have to find another way.
Okay.
We'll think about it.
An engine. What?
Just strap a firecracker to her back.
The big one.
Oh God.
It's the Toy Story episode.
Yeah. Welcome. All right. Milo, as your team commits their escapades outside and you cook breakfast.
What are you making?
Arjan's
Arjan-
cooking. I'm just
Arjan's
helping him.
Oh, I thought you were.
Milo's emotional
I
support.
thought this was a duo.
Nah, fam.
Not today.
Not today. A very sleepy-looking Diane walks out, clutching a device similar to the one that she was working on the day before. She goes,
Oh, hey, Mila. What are you making me on?
I did it.
You did it?
It's ready. It's ready for a test.
For the fossils?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That was so fast.
Depends on your definition of fast.
Hey, so
Been working all night.
Yeah.
Yeah, fast.
Pretty much.
I've been thinking about like what you've been saying about the fossils and your Aerodactyl and stuff. Do you think that we could try something else first before just trying to fight it?
Probably. All I know is when we brought Aerodactyl back, we brought something else with it. There were two parts. We called it the body and the soul.
That's heavy.
Of course, I have no idea what it actually was, but there was some kind of energy around the bones. And when we defeated the energy, it went away, and the bones kind of regrew over, and we were left with Aerodactyl.
When you defeated it, did it like just run away? Did it like dissipate?
A little bit of both.
Was it something kind of like what we did with Mortar the other day?
In a different sense, yes.
Okay. Interesting. Well, of the the two fossils we have, do you think that we're going to be able to try it with both?
You know, I honestly have no idea. It's probably a good chance that at the very least we'll have to recharge some of these devices, but I'd say we have at least one shot. I would just choose wisely before you wake up whatever you're going to wake up.
Okay. Have you ever seen this little guy before? I'll point to Sleeping Wood Boy.
Sleeping. She goes, not in person, no. I believe it's from one of the other regions.
Yeah, have you seen other Pokemon from other regions around here?
Specifically around here, yes. That's why I spend so much time here.
Gotcha. What do you know about it?
Little other than that it's a grass type. They're very secretive.
Oh, not like that specifically. Like there being Pokemon here from a different region.
Oh. I've heard there was some sort of operation to bring them overseas, but it was never anything legitimate. But as you can see, they find their way to the reserve quite often.
What do you, when you say an operation, do you know by who? Or like what the goal
There's
was?
The people interested in that and people interested in fossils and such. We tend to run in different circles. I'm more interested in studying the past. These folks seem to be quite interested in the present.
Fair enough. Okay.
Bentley, CJ, Phoebe. Around this time, you're awakened by very loud screeching outside the windows and a very dull thud in the dirt. And then,
Am I sleeping in a room that has a window?
oh yeah,
I want to look out the window.
yeah. There's a There's a big kind of
There's a crater.
Yeah, there's a big crater hole, and you see Titania just.
Well, looks like Milo's trying to do some training. Go out into the main room.
Yeah, when you open the door to your room, Staryu's right there.
God.
Hello, Staryu. Good morning.
And he just cartwheels away.
All right. What am I smelling for brekkie?
Lots of banana smell.
And with
More
that,
banana?
I'm going to, with my eyes closed, bump into Bentley and just go. You see Arjan cooking? Just be like, hey, bud, what's for breakfast?
He just kind of like takes a little fork, sticks it into some pancake, and he flings it over to you.
I'm going to dive at it with my mouth, forgetting I have hands.
He's like, you filthy animal, catch. Well, have you trained yet?
Just has a hot pancake in one hand,
Yeah.
just chowing down.
Phoebe, you awaken to Pontiki pulling on your cheeks. And then pointing
Good
at the door,
morning.
going,
Yeah.
You
More
just-
bananas. Yep. I'm gonna get up and just walk with my eyes half closed.
Yeah. In
Morning.
your half awake state, you watch as Pontiki throws out this little like beam of light and kind of jumps on it, uses it to get off the bed,
Yeah.
and then lands over by
What?
the door, and it's like,
What? What was that? You're hungry? Yeah, but what was that? All right.
and he just like runs out the door.
Thunder goddess.
You watch as she gets this little spark to her heels as she's running, and she's taking like bigger and bigger steps, kind of like leaps up onto one of the chairs, and it's just like,
Oh. Dang.
Then watch when there's bananas that aren't involved. She's just like, what are you talking about? I'm like, do the thing. You're like, I don't
Yeah.
do anything different.
Yeah.
she's food motivated.
I'm gonna have to get like banana scented things and just.
You should get banana spray. I'll just spray that shit
Manny's
on her
gonna
hand.
go over to the table with his new swagged out helmet
Yeah.
and like sit in the chair next to Pontiki and try and like play it cool, like I'm looking like way cooler now. So
She's like, I'm aloof. She's like, yeah, me too. What's going on? Where's,
That's
where's
what I
breakfast? Arjan's just kind of dicing up little bananas and sticking them on a plate, and he kind of slides them over to whoever has hands, and is like, yeah, you could probably lift that plate. Plate's bigger than he is. He's very small.
Bentley's gonna start making a plate.
Heck
Good,
yeah.
good morning, Diane. How's the work going on the device?
See, that's another big yawn, which I don't have preloaded because that other one was natural. I was like, I got a yawn. Let's use it.
Method actor, I like it.
Yeah, acting. But she lets out another big yawn and she goes, well, as I was telling Milo, it's I think we're ready for a test.
Wow, really?
CJ,
Yeah.
can I see you for a sec?
Maybe.
But
All right, that sounds
You can
awesome.
bring the food with you. I really don't care.
Cool.
God.
Yeah, she'll get you caught up to speed.
Cool.
How the devices should be ready to go.
Yeah, I was talking to Diane this morning, and looks like they're getting ready to maybe fire this thing up and try to bring back a fossil. But she was mentioning how it kind of comes back in two parts, where there's like the body of it and like the soul of it. We have to fight the soul of it or something like that. I don't know. It sounds pretty intense, but if it's anything like we've encountered the last couple days, I'm curious if your like disc thing could do something to that, to maybe subdue it and maybe try to calm it down so we don't have to just straight up kill it.
I mean, I'll do what I can.
But
Don't know what it's gonna be though.
you're right. But if it's a case of, you know, it comes back running and you can keep it in place and we can maybe try to calm it down and see what's going on. Like it just seems kind of sad. I know she didn't really know for sure one way or the other, but if there's like two parts of it and they're the same thing and we're like killing part of it,
That would be unfortunate.
yeah, rather than like trying to chill it out and maybe keep them together.
So don't kill it. Stop it.
Maybe. I just didn't know like if you wanted to be discreet around the adults that you can do this or something. I didn't want to like ask in front of Diane's about your ghost disc powers.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Is that something that we should be keeping a secret?
It's not my ghost disc, so
I am Danny Phantom.
didn't want to assume
He's
for
just
you.
Syndrome.
I'm gonna do my Iron Man impression for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah.
Stop,
Okay.
heathen. It worked.
Yeah, let's not tell anybody about that, and I'll just see if I can do it.
Okay.
So, Diane, as far as you know with this equipment, do you think maybe we should try on the smaller fossil I brought you, or do you want to just go for the bigger fossil? Or what do you think the pros and cons are with each of those? I was wanting to pick your brain about that.
Well, I've only done this once, and I have no idea if this will work. The devices are as ready as they were when we brought Aerodactyl back. That's all I can say.
Okay, but you don't think it'll be easier with a smaller fossil to start? Or I mean, obviously, I know you've only done this once, but from your one experience, anything you could glean from that?
Well, if your hope is to bring them both back, then either way you'll need an incredible amount of power and time. We can... As far as I can tell with the devices, we could test them, or we could go for it. If we test them, I don't know what the results will be. If we go for it, there's risk of damage to the equipment. But there's no going back if we go for it. If you turn the device on, you have to see this through.
All right, well, I guess I'll have to talk with everybody else and figure out what we want to do, but I'm here to help however you want us to help if you have a say in the matter.
They're not my fossils. I'm happy to help you kids bring them back, but whatever comes next is up to you.
What does testing it mean?
I can set up all the equipment, turn it on for a few moments, and see if anything starts kicking. Or I can turn it on full blast, which is what we did for Aerodactyl. Blew out some of the devices, which is why it took us so long to try again. But
Yeah.
it worked. Worked
Okay.
once.
Okay.
So, Diane, if you had a power source that could maybe keep the equipment together, like something outside of the equipment itself that could generate power, do you think that would help? Because I feel like we might have Pokemon that could help in that regard.
It might, but for better or worse, they would likely be immobilized by the amount of power that they're conducting. If you're sure they could take it, then it might be worth a shot.
I think the short answer is you have to pick one.
Yes.
So, what are you guys thinking?
This food is good, man. Arjan's like, you get good at cooking.
He's getting some good practice. Yeah,
pretty solid, bro.
definitely.
Yeah.
I'm proud of him. Ruffle his hair.
It's delicious.
He's like, thanks, dude.
I mean, just look at Pontiki.
If they made aprons for babies, I would get him one. But
Babies.
We'll find one.
Baperins TM.
We'll make one.
I think you need to think about, what's your end goal.
What do you mean by that?
Like, if you bring a fossil back to life and everything works, what are you going to do with it?
I mean, really, the whole process is whether or not it works. Kind of have to get that far first, but
What are you asking then?
I'm not really sure what you mean, Milo. We have two,
Uh-huh.
and one seems like it's going to be rather giant, and either way, it sounds like Diane says that we're going to have to fight whatever comes out.
Yeah, so that's my question is like, what is your goal once it's back to life? Because does that affect which one you would pick? Like, what do you want to do with it?
Well, just logically speaking, I feel like the larger fossil would be more dangerous just because it's bigger and potentially stronger, and I don't know, maybe was at a higher level when it bit the bucket, kick the bucket, something like that. But the smaller one, maybe it's lower risk, and we could try out the equipment, and it's not going to be as taxing because there's not as much to bring back. I mean, I'm just trying to go through pros and cons here, but
What do you want to do with it?
I want to bring back a fossil
For what purpose?
because it'd be awesome. And it's like history in the past and Pokemon all combined into one thing.
For sure, but I think we can study it and learn like we did yesterday rather than bring it to life and put it out in the world where it'll probably just die again because it doesn't know what's happening.
Well, I don't know that we just put it out in the world. I feel like either way, like I could take care of it or Diane could take care of it. Or,
Okay, there we go. So what do we want to do with it?
You gonna catch it, bro?
I mean, I could try, but I mean, I feel like with a much larger one, it's going to be a lot more difficult to
I'll
do
catch
that.
the big one.
All right, well, there's that answer.
So we're bringing back a fossil for CJ to catch it.
I mean, I
Are you?
don't care either
Are
way.
you guys still just in the room with like Diane and everybody?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
imagine.
Okay. CJ, you get basically like a text alert from your hand. It's like,
I'm gonna pick up my plate and act like it's completely normal to walk into my room while I'm eating food.
Mid conversation,
Yeah,
like
just
what?
literally just get up and
well, I was thinking.
once,
Glory to the Hypnotoad.
once I'm in my room, I'll be like, "What's going on, Des?"
CJ had to poop.
He goes,
Probably.
"Oh, boss, not to eavesdrop or anything, but I heard you talk about fossils.
You know about fossils?
I mean, yeah.
How?
Look at me. I've been around for a while.
Have you?
Not really, but I've been doing some thinking,
Yeah.
asking about and all that. See if anyone knows anything about any of these things. And there's another ghost lives a little further around. I met it when I was flying around looking for the fences.
Why didn't you mention this before?
It didn't seem important until now, okay? I'm sorry, but I'm mentioning it now.
All right.
Just because I have a friend doesn't mean you need to know them too.
No, look,
Shut up, Dad.
listen, anyway, he had
Sent
been
me on
hanging
stupid
out.
mission, so I made a friend instead.
Yeah. He had been hanging out around the same place where these have been getting dug up. And he says that all these fossil things, they're researched about that they used to be like alive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it was like a real thing.
Yeah. That's. Yep.
Yeah, but he also says that back in the day, these things were huge, like much bigger, tougher. You know,
Like big, like crash big.
but like bigger.
Oh.
Yeah, like the one that got out back there, the one too big for the table. Big, like Crash is like, oh yeah, look at me, I'm big. And this thing's like big.
Okay.
Yeah, but from what they're saying, they're only that big. The proximity to those big stones you guys keep talking about.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you beat that down, apparently you could like. That's how you guys first got like the whole capture system going.
I'm confused.
Yeah, so if like he's like, well, me too, but the guy was saying you get something big, right? And you weaken it first.
Right.
Then you see what it really is. Yeah.
Right.
She's talking about like the two halves, oh the big paradox. Oh, it's half of one, half another. I think it's one.
It's just all one thing.
Oh, that's what I think.
Why do you have to make it weak to see what it is?
Otherwise it's like resistant to your technology and whatever. You know, like break out, you know, and run
Right.
away. You know, cause havoc because, you know, ancient beings and all that.
What was that you said about the stones?
Yeah, you guys always talk about those stones.
Yeah, why does that have anything to do with the fossils?
Well, that's what my friend was saying. The other ghost.
Who's your friend?
I'll have to introduce it to you sometime.
What's his name?
Why does it matter? Why you want to know?
Well, you're telling me about your friend. I'm interested in your life.
All right. I'll introduce it to you sometime.
That sounds good.
I mean, we don't have names.
Well,
You lot have names.
Fair enough.
I have name.
I did give you your name.
You did.
Maybe
Yeah.
he didn't have someone give him his name.
Apparently not yet. Maybe I'll give him one. What should we call him?
Ow. I haven't met him. I can't give him a name. That would be rude.
Okay.
I have principles.
I feel like
Understood.
his limited world knowledge, he would name him Desmond as well.
He's like, oh yeah, he's also Desmond.
Des too.
Yeah, so I was talking to Desmond.
Wait, no.
That's you. Yeah.
Talk to yourself.
Yeah. No.
Please don't do that.
No, not me. Not Desmond. Not Desmond.
Correct.
I'll introduce it to you sometime. He'd get a kick out of the little thing in your hand.
Yeah,
His name is CJ. It makes it easier for me.
Is he still by the fossils?
Yeah, he looks like one. He's got he's like a floating skull, you know.
What?
Yeah, he's cool. Yeah, I'll take you to him one of these days.
All right. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Well,
But no, he was saying he's ancient. He's saying he's been around. For a
your
long
friend.
time. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but he says back in the day, you know, war business and all that, way before my time, that they used all these like big rocks and stuff, but that they used to be like way bigger.
All right.
So I'm saying,
They're big
yeah,
because they were by the rocks.
yeah. But I think if you bring it back, I would like to be in your hand.
Not out.
Yeah, I don't want no part of that.
Sounds good, man.
I mean, it's big if it's like, you know.
Cool. This is good because it's the exact opposite of what we were gonna do. So I'm glad you're telling me this.
Oh,
I was gonna potentially make you have a friend in there, or have you help me control.
I mean, you're more than welcome to bring him in,
Oh,
but I don't want to go out there.
all right.
In here, there's roomy in here. It's fine.
Why are you so worried about going out when you're around those?
I don't know.
Think you're gonna link up or something?
I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen.
All right.
You hear the smart lady in the other room says she's done this once, and you're so eager to be like, oh yeah, let's do it. Yeah, no, I want to be in your hand.
Fair enough. I'm not gonna make you do something you don't want to do.
All right, go enjoy your pancakes. Go back in.
Thanks, man. I'm just gonna walk back out, sit down, completely normal.
Yep, that's a normal thing that normal people do.
Mm-hmm.
Leave mid sentence, walk away for 2 minutes, stuck themselves in a room, come back.
You good, CJ?
Yeah, we're great.
All right.
Woodboy will startle awake to the smell and sound of everybody. Just
Is everybody farting or
yeah,
oh,
it's like whoa.
Oh man.
high fiber? Good morning. Would you like some breakfast? Here you go.
He drains all the moisture out of the food. You're left with like flour and like banana chips.
That was a very short nap. You can keep sleeping if you want.
And he'll kind of like start to fall out of the chair and be. And then he'll waddle over to the corner and just.
Too bad we didn't catch that
Lean
little
up and
cleffa. Just have
Yeah,
it like sing to him.
it's true.
Oh well.
Helpful.
He's got to work through some pretty aggressive trauma, it would look like.
Yeah.
'Cause he's not able to sleep indoors in a cabin away from all the giraffe rigs. Feel kind of bad about just releasing him out into the wild again. It doesn't seem like he can.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna help him get off the reserve. That's what at least I am. I
well,
promised
even
him I would.
so, it doesn't seem like he can fend for himself.
Maybe Bagels can hang out with him. Might be worth an introduction.
Yeah.
2 grass types makes sense.
Let's do it. Find bagels.
Okay. Are we doing this fossil thing?
Could go find Bagels first, try and link him up with Woodboy, see if they get along. We could maybe swap out a Pokemon if we want to. If we are preparing to bring a fossil back, it seems like we're going to need our strongest team members to do that, so.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, like what's the plan?
Are we
I mean,
bringing
I
it back?
don't really have one, but it's kind of what I would think is just not have our weaker team members around if we're battling something that could potentially be dangerous.
If we think it's that dangerous, should we bring it back? Because what if we can't battle it?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like Diane would help us, and she's the scientist, and she put together all the equipment. I don't know that she would do any of that if she wasn't wanting to do it.
I think for the pursuit of science, she'd probably be okay with trying it.
Yeah, she's blinded by the science of it all.
But the science of it all is what's so cool about it, guys. It's like the cool part of it. We're bringing back old historic Pokemon. That's
And
awesome.
then we bring back a giant that tramples a new tree, and we're all
Yeah.
dead.
I feel like that's
I'd
extreme.
I'd feel pretty bad about that though.
Are both of these things like super gigantic?
Yeah.
One is not.
Have
one
you
is
not seen
one
the-
is approximately the size of like a large bear.
Do you want to see
That's the big ankylosaur looking thing.
Okay.
And then the other one is the size of like a pretty good sized dog,
Come here.
Like a polar bear or like a grizzly bear?
like a grizzly bear.
Come here,
It's
look.
like it's big.
Look at the fossils.
It's like a thick boy.
I'm gonna
Are
bring
they
you-
here?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring you to the
The
fossils.
bigger one is outside.
Yeah.
The bigger one
Oh,
is
so it won't
outside.
Fit inside.
Yes.
And the
And the
other
smaller
one
one's
is in
here.
her lab inside.
This.
Well, it's more of a room than a lab.
Right.
Room.
Neat. That's big.
Yeah.
It's real big.
Are the four of us outside right now?
Are the four of you
Yeah,
outside right
I'll
now?
go outside.
Okay. Yeah. As the three of you walk out, Bentley, you are interrupted by a Staryu outside the door.
Hello, Staryu.
And he just looks vaguely in the direction of the sun, which is just starting to rise. Just go,
Oh, all right, later in the day. Later in the day.
No, just kick him in the face now.
Rude.
Is it?
Yes, I feel like we have a mutual respect.
He would take that as the battle has begun and just like cartwheel on Bentley's body and just.
Acupuncture.
Hey, I got some intel.
What? From who?
Des. My boy in my head.
All
I just
right.
imagine like my boy in my hand.
And yeah, no, literally that's what I did, and I'm gonna send him out. You said what's up. He told me some stuff about the fossils. That's why I left.
What do you say?
He said that they're big guys, and that they are so big because they were by the source stones.
Like,
Like
On
there's one
Crash?
here.
Oh, I don't know about that.
there's one on Crash.
Well, yeah, but rewind. He said he knows a ghost. That is where the fossils
Completely
are.
different story.
Okay,
This is
wait.
not making any sense. So
wait,
ho-
wait.
It didn't make any sense when he said it to me, so I'm kind of just going with
I
it.
gathered that, but look at Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl's big, but it's not like gigantic. It's not like
It's fine. Erase that. Focus on this. He has a ghost friend
Okay.
by the fossils.
Okay.
They would talk about the fossils.
Okay.
Yeah.
And his friend is still at the fossils?
Yeah.
And they talked about him.
Mhm.
What they talk about.
That they're really big.
The fossils are
That's
big.
it?
Yes, because they were by source stones.
So there's a source stone here?
Maybe. I didn't ask that. Is there a source stone here?
No, I don't think so.
No, there's not a source stone here. Maybe. He doesn't know.
Oh.
Anyway,
Okay.
his ghost friend said that they're not like... You said before that they're two things and that we're going to try to stop it. Des says it's one thing. You just got to make it weaker and then you can catch it.
So it's kind of right.
I don't know. I don't remember what you said now.
What do you mean
so.
it's
I'm
one
assuming
thing?
that it's the bones, and then there's also like, if we bring it back, it's like. the
Well,
soul, I guess?
Diane was mentioning that it comes back in two parts, like
Yeah.
as a body and as a soul.
Yeah. And he's
And-
saying it's one thing.
Des said, his friend said, it's one thing.
So I had asked CJ if maybe, because Diane was telling me this morning before you guys woke up that they had to like fight the soul, but that made me kind of think like, what if they're not? Like, what if those two things are together and we're just like killing off half of it?
That is
Or
what
what
you
if-
said. Yeah, you're right.
What if you just weaken the soul?
That's what Des
And then
said.
you catch it.
Yeah, that's what Des said his friend said.
See,
Okay.
I'm
okay.
thinking of
okay.
it like a reverse mortar situation where it's like we want the soul into the body and not the opposite where it's possession. It's like reanimating a fossil.
So I had asked CJ if he could use maybe his little disc thing, how he controls ghosts,
Yeah.
to try to like subdue it so we're not just quashing it.
We're going to do
Well-
that. But Des also said that he doesn't want to be around when that happens. So
Okay.
I was like, that's kind of weird. But
Yeah.
he's not like, oh, I don't want to be around. It was more like, I'm just going to stay inside your hand. I don't want to be outside of your hand. So I don't know what that has to do
That
with
doesn't
anything.
sound like a good thing.
But that's what he
No.
said. So I think we should meet his friend.
Yeah, that's what I want to.
Yeah.
Do-
He said he looks like one of the fossils.
So
What?
That's what he said.
He looks like a fossil?
Well, he said he looks like a big giant skull.
did his friend say
skull
that the
bone.
fossils want to come back?
Oh, I didn't ask that.
Could you?
Okay.
We need to meet the friend.
Hey, do the fossils want to be brought back, or are they happy being dead?
I have no idea.
You never talked to your friend about that?
This is a tough question.
Yeah, no, that's.
Mortality.
You've really boxed me in here.
What
I
does
am
life
not,
mean, Desmond?
I am not qualified to discuss the philosophical implications.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, he didn't know. Limited on the information here.
Can we meet his friend?
Yeah, he said he was going to do that at some
Okay.
point. I don't know when.
But can we go before we bring it back?
You said he's by the other.
He said he's by the
Yeah, so let's go to the
Okay.
dig site and then maybe we can get some more intel.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sound good to everybody?
Yeah.
Is that all right with you, Des?
Yeah.
All right.
You think so? You think he said yes?
I don't know what he said, CJ. That's why we have you.
Yeah.
He knows ghost.
Oh,
So,
speaking of,
there's that.
Diane said that in Beaversby there's like a contingent of scientists that are working on communing with ghosts. If we ever get there, you need to maybe say hello, give them your expertise.
There are Ghostbusters in Beaversby?
More like ghost attempt talkers, but yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
Anyway, we should go to the dig site.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right,
Thanks.
so do you guys want to do that now? Should we
Yeah.
like go do something else first?
No, I want to talk to this ghost guy.
Boss, I can bring him here if he'll come.
Okay. You want to do that?
Yeah, your will is my command.
Shaka, bro.
I like it. Okay. Hang on. He said he can go get his ghost friend now and just bring him here. Should we do that, or do you guys want to go there?
I still feel like we should go there because
yeah.
that's where the bones are and the fossils are, and
Yeah.
if that's where their spirits might be, maybe that's how we get answers.
Okay. Nah, dude, it's all good. We'll just go there.
Okay.
Cool.
Traveling.
Bring it back. High five on the way in.
It's like a
Just through the hand.
it's like a light fault
Hand through hand.
A light fart. Blimey.
on the high five scale
Like it. That's
compared to like raw red blood all over the surface of the hand. You're like,
Choke
ah! This is light fart. All right. So you guys are headed back to the dig site.
Chaw.
Si, senor.
All right. Who's leading the charge?
I will.
not me.
All right, Phoebe's
Everything
leading
has
the
to-
charge.
before I'll step on some bones. Ruin everything.
Don't step on the bones, dude. Come on. All right, Phoebe leading the charge.
Ooh.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to find out his friend.
That was
not-
ghost
no.
racist.
Yeah.
You don't even speak ghost.
Really, it was a stereotype. Des
Yeah.
just said that's not cool.
Des isn't here. You're
He's
just
in my
saying-
hand. I can talk to him whenever I want.
Is that true, Des? I'm yelling in your hand.
I don't want to talk to her. She said something about my mom.
Oh my god.
And
It's like
How could you?
he's not happy with you.
How could you? You're so rude.
sounds like he's smiling to me.
No. It's all a lie. I never knew my father.
You just said it was about your mom.
You can't understand me anyway. Who can? No one understands. Bentley,
Yeah.
if you would be oh so very kind as to please make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs.
13.
13. Pause. If I could have everybody else please leave the table.
Uh-oh. got
Oh
this, bro.
boy.
You got
Oh
it.
boy.
Bentley,
Mm-hmm.
as you're walking with all your friends
Mm-hmm.
in the woods,
Mm-hmm.
everything seems to invert. Where it was early morning, now it seems like it's very late at night. And as you turn around, you see that nothing is behind you.
Am I in the upside down?
Basically, it's kind of what it looks like.
Oh boy.
It's just very, very dark. There's a lot of fog rolling in. It seems very unnatural. And you're met with a chilling but familiar sound.
Oh no. Are my Pokemon out and around me?
Who do you have with you?
I have Manny, Mortar, Klaus, and Dial-Up, who is charging at the Pokemon Center. So
Okay.
out would be Manny. 'cause
Manny's
he's-
shadow is with you, as is this weird shadowy version of Mortar. He's in like grayscale, but there are still like purple flaming bits with you.
Okay.
But the shadow is with you.
Guys, do you know what's going on? Where are we?
And as the shadow kind of surveys the area, what is Mortar's new armor class?
It is 15.
Okay. You watch as Mortar suddenly like kind of reaches his arm around you and pulls you in and ducks down as this big purple blast just shoots overhead and blows up some of these darkened trees.
Mortar, what was that? What's going on?
And he just kind of holds your head and covers you as he kind of takes a look around. Mortar can make a perception check.
Oh boy. Oh boy. 21.
21. All right, Mortar kind of turns your head over and you just see two floating dark purple flaming eyes in the mist near you.
All right, guys, attack. Ask questions later.
Go for it.
God.
Make your choice.
So you want me to like pick an attack?
Yeah, do what you're going to do.
All right. Well, Mortar is gonna soul siphon one of them, and then I'll have Manny's shadow go for a bone meringue on the other, I guess.
All right. So it's just one set of eyes.
Oh, okay. But they'll
But,
both just
yeah.
attack the entity.
Please do.
Oh boy. All right. So for Mortar's soul siphon, it is a dirty 20.
Filthy.
And Manny was an 8, or the shadow was an 8.
Okay. Yeah, the shadow just kind of rushes up with this like darker version of Manny's new club. Kind of swings it out towards the eyes that just and reform about 6 feet away from where he was. And as you see this purple glow begin to form to the side of it, Mortar just holds up his larger arm, and you watch as these dark shadowy tendrils just launch out and latch into the form in the darkness and just kind of pulsate through. He seems to just engorge with this newfound power. He's just, and as he pulls it out, you see the darkness surrounding the two purple eyes kind of fades away for a second.
Mortar, are you all right?
He's just
What do you think? We should keep attacking? All right, go for it. Try again. Come on, Shadow.
and he just goes. Ooh. Does a 16 hit Mortar?
Yeah.
Okay. As Mortar's kind of like taking a moment surveying the surroundings, you watch as he just kind of like winces for a second and looks to the side as another big like psionic blast comes shooting through. For a whopping 9 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
As it just kind of. And there's this loud like railgun cannon shot when it goes off. It's just. And it slams into Mortar's back. He kind of like takes the brunt of it, but even you as Bentley kind of feel him shift his whole weight, and he's just like, and then he can go ahead and retaliate.
Right. And that's just a D20.
Yeah. You can do whatever attack you'd like to do.
Okay, I'm gonna go for another soul siphon.
Okay.
That's 19.
Yeah, 19 will hit again.
Alrighty. Am I rolling damage?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage for this one and the last one,
Oh, okay.
because I don't think we rolled damage for the first one.
Correct. Alrighty.
Spoopy.
That's 22 on the first one. And
Oh, so crispy.
17 on the second.
Dang son.
And I'll just do fire and ghost on those.
Okay. Yeah. So as Mortar kind of holds you close again, you feel his larger arm just instinctively reach out, and he kind of goes, and more of this dark, fiery energy shoots out of his like cannon-like arm and just blasts into the darkness, and you just hear another.
What do you want?
You know what I want. I want what I have always wanted.
Oh God! Oh God! Mortar, you take 43 points of psychic damage from a crit.
God.
Oh! As another massive burst of energy just shoots out of the darkness and slams into Mortar's back. You can feel him kind of like recoil from the hit and is just barely like...
Hang in there, Mortar.
And he's just like, he's using every last ounce of what he's got to just kind of shield you from these hits.
All right, I want the shadow to try and go for a... Can he do Bond Rush?
Yeah.
All right, I'll try and have the shadow go for that as Mortar takes the hit.
Okay.
No. An 8.
An 8. As Manny's shadow kind of reaches out and just swings the bone wildly through the mist, he watches the mist parts away, and you just catch the corner of Kaz's ear as it just wings by. And you can just see the familiar, like, elongated fingers on his hand reach out, and then you see this little ghastly kind of start to pour out of his hand, and he just goes...
You've gotten stronger. That's good. I have too.
And he holds his hand up towards the shadow. That is an 18 to hit the shadow. Cool, blimey. It is 16 points of psychic damage into Manny's shadow, which does resist psychic damage.
Right, so that's 8.
Yeah, so it'd be 8 points of damage to him.
Okay.
But the shadow kind of like tumbles and rolls on the ground and kind of picks itself back up. And he's just wildly swinging the club around. He's like, where is this thing coming from? I don't know what's going on.
Can they see where it's at?
Yeah, the eyes are unmistakable in the mist.
All right, so I want Mortar to close the gap on this thing and try and go for another soul siphon, and then have the shadow go around and flank and try and get it from 2 sides.
Okay. Let's get it. So they're both flanking. If they both move in,
Okay.
do that combo move.
Alrighty. So this is an advantage, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Hold, please. Alright, 25 from Mortar and a 17 from the shadow.
Both hit.
Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right, Mortar's first. Yuck, that's not good. 12 damage from Mortar.
Okay. As Mortar runs up, slamming his fist into the cadabra, you hear this like... As Manny's shadow slides underneath the leg and brings his shadowy club up and just smacks him in the back of the knee and brings Kaz down as he's kind of like sat there just... We're going to bring everybody back in. Come back in. So, Bentley, your world regains its color.
Uh-oh.
Everybody else.
Uh-oh.
You watch as Bentley just kind of freezes in place for a second. And I know I joke about this all the time, but Bentley's nose starts bleeding, as does Mortar's. As they're just kind of like held in place. What starts with a slight drip of blood suddenly becomes like this large flow, and then the corner of his mouth, his eye.
What's happening?
I'm gonna run over.
The side of Mortar's head just begins pulsing. And they're both just like...
What's happening?
I don't know.
Yeah.
What's my,
I'm
Bentley, are you okay?
Manny kind of collapses to the ground and is just...
I'm gonna run and pick him up. I'm gonna try to take off his skull hat to help him breathe better.
Yeah, as you kind of like hold his head up, Mortar suddenly just releases this massive burst of energy out of his right hand. And Kaz tumbles onto the ground in front of you. As
What in
Mortar's
the
fist
world?
collides right into his abdomen. And you can see, Bentley, you were finally returned to the present. Breathing heavy. As is Kaz. Kaz looks like he's been through the ringer. As he kind of just levitates himself back up to above the ground.
Guys, help.
If I can have everybody roll initiative, please. You may roll in the team members that you have out. Welcome to the fight, ladies and gentlemen. As Kaz floats himself up to his feet. First things first. He fires off a psionic attack towards Mortar, continuing what seems to be old beef. It's another natural 20. That's how we ended the last part. But here we go. Though that's only 4 damage on the dice, but you do take 28 damage total.
What the bleep?
As
4 1s? Is that 4d6? And you rolled
it's
4 1s?
2d12s, and I rolled 2
Oh.
2s. As Kaz floats himself up to his feet and just goes... There's this massive psionic blast that just slams into Mortar, who again is just keeping himself in between Kaz and Bentley, seemingly at any cost.
Does this activate Soul Furnace or no?
It is not a physical attack.
Okay, just asking.
After Kaz, however, is Mortar. Keep the good times rolling.
Yeah, Mortar's gonna fire back with a Soul Siphon.
Okay. Godspeed.
Thank you. 21.
21 will hit.
Thank God.
Whoa. That move is crazy.
19 damage.
There we go. Yeah, as Mortar kind of pushes Bentley to the side, he just rushes towards Kaz and kind of tackles into him. And right as he gets him to the ground, he pulls up for a strong punch as Kaz just disappears as Mortar's fist slams into the ground. And he reappears slightly behind Mortar. Pontiki!
So that just did nothing.
No, you hit him. Like, you hit him, but there was going to be a bigger one, and he gets away. All right, Pontiki.
Okay.
As soon as Kaz appears, Pontiki just, like, kicks it into gear. She's in battle mode.
She knows what to do.
She is
unafraid.
She has greaves made of lightning. A helmet appears. She's like, what? How are you doing this? She's like, stand back.
Pontiki, you're such a badass suddenly.
Yeah. Her
All right.
ears kind of twitch a little bit, and just lightning starts sparking out. She's like, we've done this before.
Her natural prey.
All right, Pontiki.
Her favorite hunt.
Yeah, for real.
I'm hunting the least dangerous game.
We're going
Cadabras
for-
of children.
Thunderbolt.
And you.
Her new
Thundershock.
move. No, Thunderbolt.
Dang.
Yeah.
9 on the die.
13.
Oh yeah, no. As Pontiki's like, I am an embodiment of rage. As lightning comes striking down from nowhere, Kaz just snaps his fingers and the cloud dissipates and the lightning strikes a nearby tree. He goes,
New friends.
Whoa.
Can't wait.
He sounds scarier.
Pontiki does a.
What?
Yeah, no, a 21 will hit you.
Yeah.
As Kaz just points his hand out towards Pontiki.
No.
That is max damage again. Good lord, I gotta stop.
Well-
That's 24 damage to Pontiki.
I'm gonna jump in the way.
Phoebe jumps in the way?
Don't do that.
I was like, don't do that. That's a bad idea.
It's fine, guys.
Pontiki.
It's
Take
fine.
your
You'll
head.
take care of Pontiki.
Phoebe's dead.
Yeah.
No. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
As Kaz just holds up his hand. And just, Pontiki is just like, I got this. It kind of holds up a little bit of lightning with her hands and then just gets slid back and kind of tumbles into the dirt a little bit.
Well, I'm gonna run after her and pick her up.
If my math is right, she's still standing.
She is, but barely.
All right. Monty, you're up next. Godspeed.
Gotta go for an aesthetic.
Yep. All right, guy. We gotta
Go fast.
We gotta make sure he can't hurt our friends anymore. Do it up. 19.
19 hits.
19.
Come on. Let's go.
Do it.
Ah. 3 damage.
3
No stun.
damage. 3 damage. As Monty comes flying up to astonish Kaz. At first, Kaz is just laughing. He's like, little bird. Again. And he holds up his hand to stop Monty, who then just goes, kind of reappears on the side, and he goes, new trick. He goes, I have one too. And just catches Monty and forces him back. As Monty's like, Milo, I'm not ready for this.
Bonus action, throw out bullet.
All right, roll him in.
Ooh, baby. That would be a 20
Oh.
20. Dirty.
What's his dex mod?
+2.
Okay.
Coming in hot.
Yeah. There's only one temperature he comes in at. And that's hot.
Nice.
All right,
Nice.
Crash.
Crash gonna do what Crash do. He gonna come in for an Aquafang.
And he gonna do.
When they don't think it be like it is, but it do.
Crit.
Ooh!
Yeah, baby.
Suck on that,
Welcome
Kaz.
back. Welcome
Hey,
back.
What's up, y'all?
Welcome back.
He's got dad strength
Thank
now.
God. Oh,
Leave
wow.
my friends alone.
We got 2 crits today.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it.
You
My.
feeling good?
Come on.
All right.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh,
already.
not a good start there.
Okay.
7, so 8 right there. Plus 8. Plus 8. That
24 plus whatever.
That was 2, 3.
What?
8.
Time-
8.
eight times-
It was 3 8s. Whatever.
So
Math.
24.
24.
So
And 4 d8s is the roll. So
It's 32.
32.
So 24 plus.
56.
Yeah.
56.
56. Jesus.
Let's
go. What is the math? Good lord. Okay. Here's me going, this might be a little bit tough. Not anymore. Good lord. All right.
Crash
yeah.
pissed.
Crash comes just slamming in. He's like, playtime, boys! Just sinks his fangs into Kaz, who tries to teleport, and Crash just goes, yeah, no, just bites down harder and keeps him there. Well done, Crash.
Heck yeah.
That is an AC drop, I believe,
Woo!
Yes, sir.
from Aquafang.
Yes, sir.
Kaz is now a little bit easier to hit.
Suck it.
But guess what? Y'all been sleeping on this Ghastly over in the corner.
No, get out of
Here
here.
comes Shadow Bowl.
Thought you sucked it into your hand.
I didn't do anything.
Shadow Bowl comes at Crash for 12 to hit.
No, sir.
As this little Ghastly's just like, I'm sorry. A Shadow Ball flies out towards you.
Ooh.
And Crash is like, huh? And it just goes, dissipates on his forehead. He's like, what? What is this? So, Manny, what you doing?
Is it Manny and the Shadow again?
It is just Manfred.
Okay, he's gonna try for a.
Yeah.
He's gonna. He'll go for a bone meringue.
John Dacre.
Natural one. I was punished for thinking too long, but as that fails catastrophically, Bentley's gonna faint, and in doing so, send out Klaus.
What?
Okay. Bentley
Like
faints.
falling to the ground, like just send out the only other Pokemon I have left.
All right. Klaus, roll him in.
The 4 on the die, which would be a 6.
All right. We'll get to that in a moment.
You say have left?
Yeah, because Dial-Up currently is in the Pokemon Center plugged into a wall.
Yeah.
That's my 4th.
All right.
Okay.
I was not prepared for battle, which was why I wanted to go to the Pokemon Center before we brought a fossil back, but we didn't do that, and
Yeah.
now we're facing worse things, so...
Haha. On Kaz's turn, he's going to do something very familiar to all of you who have fought him before. And he just kind of concentrates for a moment. Begins to close his wounds.
What a tit.
Pretty much. All right. But that will bring us to Bullet. as Kaz just recovers. Bullet, this is a new threat.
Yeah.
This thing is very unfamiliar to you.
Yeah, so he has the
But he seems like a real jerk.
he's got fool's arrogance, and he's gonna go in for a feint attack.
Yes.
When did he learn that?
Or not fury attack.
Yeah, I was
excuse
like,
me.
what?
I read the I read that
God
poorly.
dang, you're just learning
attack.
moves left and right.
He's
Should've-
gonna go
you should've
in
gone
for
with
this.
yeah, feint attack.
Yeah, it doesn't miss.
He has
It
a super
crits,
effective move.
cadavers. Yeah, it eats
How
cadavers for
convenient.
breakfast.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so he's
Fury
gonna
attack?
go. Yeah, he's gonna use not knowing what this threat is, like a fool, go in for a fury attack.
Okay.
What do you
Confidence
Mean, what do you mean fool?
for 5 attacks.
Ayo.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Here we go.
Crits.
Oh, so close.
So
21.
close.
Okay.
A 15.
Okay.
Oof, that's a miss. Another a 16. And a miss. For
Okay.
sure.
2 hits.
Yikes.
16 exactly. With the drop from Crash.
Okay. 5 damage.
5 damage. As Bullet's like, all right. He's basically like, hold my grubs. I
Yeah.
got this.
Yeah.
Comes flying in. As Kaz is just like, another bird. As Bullet's just like, I'm coming in. I'm getting you. And then you watch as Kaz just kind of folds himself. And Bullet's like, hey, I never seen nothing like this before. As Kaz just reappears slightly further away, as Crash finally just bites down on nothing and is like, all right, Bullet, your turn's done. Mortar, unless you want to do anything else. You wanna move?
No.
You can get out of there.
No.
All right, Mortar.
Isn't it cause?
Kaz just went. Kaz recovered.
Oh, okay. Right. Yikes. All right, he's going to go for the soul siphon again. Crit.
Yeah, baby.
Siphon that.
All right, Mortar. Mortar, seeing Bentley faint, is like, no! Dad!
Here we go.
One more time. Okay. 21? Or no, 17, sorry. I can't count.
Okay, so 17.
17 damage. Fire/ghost mixed.
Dang son. All right.
Oh, wait. Okay, so it's
'Cause you did-
17
yeah,
added
you- 'cause
to
you
so
crit, so-
yeah, so whatever 4 times 8 is 32. So 32 plus 17 is an amount.
49.
49.
God, those
that
are
is 21.
them's good hits.
That right there's 21.
He's
gonna bow
unconscious.
I'm gonna bow
Magmar
out.
can't do math.
I was gonna say, I was like,
I don't
that's
know.
10.
Okay,
Math is
so
for
plus 3 is
blockers.
21.
32 and 21
Yep.
is
32 and 21.
So 53 damage.
53
53.
damage. As Mortar sees Bentley fall, he just goes, "Ah!" Just runs towards Kaz, who just goes, and just gets absolutely top decked and wrecked. As Mortar just throws him into a tree and is just pummeling him in the face.
Dang.
As Kaz just goes, no, stop. I'm too. As he collapses. And Mortar's like, as Kaz just reappears right behind him.
Jerk.
For a 17?
Hits.
What a jerk.
That is 23 points of psychic damage to Mortar.
He's like trying to not laugh. Don't stop. I'm doing
No. Gotcha.
And again, I'm assuming that doesn't activate soul
It
furnace.
does not.
Okay.
He has to hit you
Just checking.
with his hands. He
Okay.
has to touch you.
Yeah.
Yeah, big psychic hit to the back of the
God.
head for Mortar. After that is Pontiki.
I'm gonna throw a Nubster on Puntiki's turn.
Okay. May roll in Nubster.
It's nice to see him back.
Yep, he's back for sure.
Still aloof.
2.
2. Wow.
He's like, oh, Kaz,
Still as
whatever.
oblivious as
Old
ever.
news.
Love
It's like
it.
your old hat.
Love it.
Call me when I'm the only one left.
Call me when all my friends are dead. You guys are dead.
All right.
He wants to fight Kaz post Thanos snap. Like, just.
I got this, guys.
All right.
Nubster,
Is
you
Pontiki
jerk.
doing anything?
What's she doing?
No.
Are you just keeping her back?
I'm keeping her back.
All right.
I'm holding her back. She's like, no, let me at him. Let me at him.
I can kill him. And you're like, you're a baby. Not anymore.
Very dramatic moment. Nice bonding. Monty.
There's a little mouse squeak in your face.
Yeah.
I think in the madness that is happening, Monty will activate his dark side and try to do a dark
Ooh.
pulse
Okay.
for 8 damage.
8 damage. Hot toddy. That's.
Cause actually I did a hot toddy.
We got you.
He's like, army of hostage. We're like, "How
All
dare
right.
you."
So let's get a quick intelligence save from Monty
Oh,
real
yeah.
quick, and then it's that or take 1 damage, but all the same.
Is that a 9?
Taking that 1 damage anyway?
That sucks. It's a 12 and I needed a 13.
Ouch.
Monty takes a moment, looks towards Milo, and is just like, "We gotta do it. We gotta." Turns back and he watches all the shadows around him just begin to coalesce. And he kind of holds his wing up and he does like that weird bird dance like this. And then he shoots out a bunch of darkness out of his wings. And all these little darts kind of fly up and causes like,
This should be fine. It's a small bird.
he just gets barraged with dark damage. Seems very displeased. It's a good hit from Monty. And then Monty, you can see like from where all the winglets flew out, he's got a little bit of a blood going.
Oh no.
Just a little bit. Crash! You were chewing on something. It went away. What
Yeah,
happened?
What the heck?
What happened, dude?
He's gonna look around to try and see where his food went,
Yeah.
and
It's
go
easy to
eat
see.
some more.
Follow the smell of the blood.
Indeed.
The blood and fear.
Let's go eat some more. Equifing. That's gonna hit him. That is a 21.
Yes.
Coming in.
Coming in,
For some
coming in.
more damage. Here we go. Whoop. Ew. 16.
16.
16.
17.
17.
17.
It was
16,
6641.
All right.
Was it? I thought it was that.
Okay, well, I'll be over here.
I will give you.
I will do
the-
nothing in terms of counting.
He's unconscious. It's fair.
Yep. 17 is dealt. It's been done.
Alrighty.
All right, Crash. You get another nice solid chunk bit out of this Kadabra, who once again just reappears somewhere else after you bite him.
Jerk.
It's such a frustrating thing to
Come
try
back,
to
you
eat something that
coward.
can teleport.
Come back, you
It's like if your Hot Pocket reappeared on the other side of the room every time you took a bite. It's annoying.
Oh. That would suck so bad.
You're like, I don't even really want this, but I'm hungry and I'm desperate. And now it's over there. This is
Making it
terrible.
more difficult to eat you?
All right, Manny.
Was he doing like reaction moves too, or?
Yeah.
No.
But they are. Never you
Can-
worry about that.
Can I also do something?
Yeah. By all means, CJ.
Where is Kaz in relation to CJ?
At this point, probably he's well within 30 feet of you at some nondescript point, but he's not really focused on the children other than Bentley.
Yeah,
Current
CJ's
moment.
gonna do his best to like circle to where he's not in Kaz's view, but can get relatively close to Kaz,
Okay.
and do his best Iron Man and try to control Kaz with his black disc.
Okay. So you just kind of hold your
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Your
try to
disc
like
up?
do whatever I can to control Kaz.
Yeah. Yeah, you walk in and you go, "Ah!"
Nothing.
He's not a ghost.
Solid.
Well, we've confirmed that.
I was curious.
Yeah. You're just like, "Ah!" And Kaz just kind of flicks his head around, just refocuses. Manfred. Get it.
What's the location of Kaz relative to Mortar? Is he still like right behind him up against the tree?
Yeah, they are very much positioned to be like on top of each other.
All right, so Manny's gonna close the gap and go for a bond rush on So is it if I hit, it's a crit?
Yes, if you hit, it is a crit.
Oh.
Doesn't matter. 9 on.
But you can attempt to hit that and the ghastly if you want, because you can hit up to 1d6 targets.
All right.
So actually roll
you
a
have to-
d6 to
yeah.
see if you can hit the second thing. But
Nope.
Oh, wow.
poor guy.
Bummer.
Yeah. Manny's just like, I don't know what this thing is, but it's frustrating. And every time he goes to hit it, it seems like Kaz is just one step ahead of him, folding limbs up and out of the way, levitating slightly higher than Manny can reach.
Because he doesn't have the shadow with him. He doesn't know what to do.
That is a really wild move. It's pretty cool.
All right. After Manfred, Kaz is going to use another one of his actions to just absolutely laser the bejesus out of Mortar. That is a dirty 20 for 11 points of psychic damage.
Mortar's out.
Okay. Yeah, Kaz just holds up his hand to the kind of crumpled mortar now and just leaves him in a crater. And he turns to face the rest of you. Klaus! Your dad's unconscious. Your friends are in pain.
Blub, blub, blub.
You're far from home.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
He's gonna close the gap and try for an aqua tail.
Do it, Klaus.
Aquatail!
Do it. Do it.
19.
Do it.
Yeah, that hits.
Yes, Klaus. Yes,
Now
Klaus.
do it.
Klaus is doing. Klaus is doing.
Nice.
8 damage, and then he'll go in, whack him with the tail, and then get out of dodge because he can move his speed without provoking opportunity attacks. So he'll do that.
excellent plan, sir.
Yeah.
Nubster, save the day. Things are dire.
That ice shark.
Nubster, figure out what it is. Sleuth it. And then he's gonna go for nice beam.
Love it. Love it.
Thank
Love
God for that.
Love it.
That is 18.
Hits by a sneeze.
It's a natural one if you didn't see that.
I did not, but I'm getting pretty good at
You
reading
can read
everyone's
the
face
room,
when they
yeah.
go, no.
Thank you
And I
for
start
odor
laughing.
sleuthing.
There are many context
So
clues.
that's 10.
10?
10 of cold damage.
10 of cold. All right. As Nubster's like, this guy again, he's a chump. You're a nerd and you suck. As he starts to
Jeez.
freeze over Kaz, he just goes. As the ghastly from the corner of the battlefield's like, don't forget me. I'm so sorry. It's an 11 to hit Nubster.
It's not enough.
He's like, please leave him alone. We are bound. If he dies, so do I.
Uh-oh.
Was that actually said?
Yep, but only CJ hears that. So, moving on. Top of the round is Kaz. Dun, 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 dun.
Please. I have children. Please.
Who will take care of them? Nubster.
Yeah.
Kaz, 14 to hit you.
Oh, just barely.
Just barely? Just barely. That's all right. He just barely hits you for 14 points of psychic damage.
On who?
Nubster's got
Nubster.
plenty of fat.
Yeah, Nubster will be fine. Nubster's like, you're a nerd and you suck, and I am unfazed by your paltry attempts at damage. And it's Bullet's turn.
So
Kill this man.
Milo would like to run up to where Bentley's taking a nap and see if I can spot the source ball anywhere nearby where I can call back Mortar because he's been so
Okay.
aggressive against him.
Yeah, it's on his belt.
Okay, and I'll try to call back Mortar.
Okay, it functions. You have the Pokeball.
Cool.
You hit the button and Mortar
Good.
is
Good.
pulled
Good.
into the bowl.
All right. Bullet, take care of him. Oh, he's got to do.
He's like, who? Flies over Bentley. You're gonna be okay. Here we go. Everybody
No, that's
good?
not what I meant.
Do you need
All right,
water,
maybe it's your
trail
turn.
mix? What do you need?
Four fury attacks.
4 fury attacks coming in.
Be furious.
16. A crit. Unnatural 20. And a natural 1.
All right, so 2 misses, 2 hits. Kaz is no longer being chewed on by Crash.
and
One's a crit.
So 4 plus
Nice.
10 damage.
Woo! Okay. For both? Like total?
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay. Yeah. As Bullet's like, sure, dude, whatever. Bullet has never seen like this level of raw power. He's like, I'm fast. I don't know what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
And as he keeps pecking into Kaz, he's just like, useless gnat, be gone. Bullet's like, hey, easy, buddy, easy. Hey, what's going on? I'm over here now. Gotcha. What's on your head? That's weird. Are those ears? That's cool. You have a big tail. He's like, no, get out. Be gone. Pontiki, you doing anything? Is that a no?
I feel like you should have to strength check Pontiki to see if she wrestles.
We're not asking Phoebe. Would Pontiki do anything? This is Pontiki's
You
favorite
phrased
prey.
it like she was fighting you.
She was.
So
All right,
I
then
think
we're gonna
it should be
see
a
if she can get
grapple
away
check.
from you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can she escape Phoebe's
I
grasp?
think you have to roll 2 dice right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll against Phoebe.
You need so Phoebe does athletics. Pontiki can do athletics or acrobatics. Nope. Because Phoebe is the aggressor in this moment.
Phoebe is hanging on tight.
He's
Yeah.
still stronger.
Phoebe's like,
Yeah.
no, you're an infant. She's like, let me kill another god. I will.
Open up Pontiki.
open her up, see how she works.
Can she throw a thunder lance
Yeah.
from within
She
Tia's
can.
grasp?
You mean Phoebe's?
Phoebe's
grasp?
grasp. Yeah.
Yeah, she can.
T is now fused.
Would she do it?
Nose starts bleeding.
Yeah.
All right, so Pontiki's going for Thunder Lance. It's a new move. It's not. It's you don't roll.
Oh.
It's a dex save from Kaz.
Oh yeah.
Don't
You
be
right.
dexterous,
You right. You
Kaz.
right.
Kaz is quite dexterous.
Darn.
But until the end of Pontiki's next turn, she has
can
a fly
fly.
speed. So Pontiki is now hovering on.
Eagle.
Effectively, like thunderclouds start appearing under Phoebe's arms. You're like, no, no, no. She just goes, nah. She's like, you're messing with my aim, man. Let me kill him. As the lance shoots out, Kaz just goes. Phoebe,
Yeah.
if you could please make a dex save.
Oh no.
I ain't good at this. We all know what happened the last time I had to do this. 10.
10. All right.
Do I roll out of the way? With Pontiki?
Probably not.
Pontiki, would you, and think very carefully about this, would you like to redirect the attack to yourself from Phoebe? Phoebe is the target. Would Pontiki take the hit for you?
I don't know. How much does she like me this day?
She's fighting you pretty hard right
You
now.
gotta make the decision.
But you need to make the
can't
choice.
Drew make it.
She's
You
your
gotta
baby.
make it.
I don't.
Would
Does she love you enough?
Pontiki
I would
has
say
the
so, yes.
opportunity
I think
to
yes.
take the damage for you?
Yes.
Okay. Pontiki sees this incoming damage as lightning and is
Yes.
like, I can take it!
Yes.
So she kicks off of you and kind of jumps into the air and holds out a little paw. And as the lightning strikes her hand, she goes flying over into the corner. And she takes 9 points of psychic damage.
Is she gone?
As the
She's out?
As the
Yeah.
storm clouds above and around her kind of clear. She just kind of tumbles unconscious on the ground.
Well, I'm scrambling after her.
She just saved your life.
Pretty much. After the Pontiki effect is Monty.
I want to. No, I guess I couldn't hear anything, so it wouldn't mean anything to me. The ghost is just the ghastly's just making ghastly noises.
Yeah, it's just
to
going
me, right. Okay, so that means nothing to me.
But to CJ, it's like, please.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that right now.
If you kill him, I die too.
Then we'll kill you first.
Get out of here, ghost! I'm burning incense. Leave.
Monty will try to go in for the peck on Big Boy. Now we'll go for Astonish.
Okay. Astonishing the man himself.
I just do way more damage with peck, so it's like...
Your choice. It's your choice, bro.
Which one's more important right now? Crash goes next.
No, he's going to go for a peck. He won't.
Okay.
He's going to go for it. 12.
12 misses.
Need more.
As Monty comes flying up towards Kaz once more, Kaz just kind of like shifts his hand and a strong breeze kind of tumbles Monty backwards. It's just like, what? What? No, I do that, not you. After Monty is Crash. That filthy Hot Pocket once again escaped you.
Just get angry again. Just gonna go for it. Same thing. It's working. He's gonna just do it. He's gonna just do it. But this time he's not gonna do it. He's so frustrated. He's getting more angry than he's supposed to be.
He's
when
angry.
he is waterbending. But I am gonna run over to the ghost
Okay.
and do the same thing I tried on Kaz.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to control the ghost.
Yeah.
Now you.
Yeah. As you hold your hand up, the gas station goes, I'm indebted to you. You're my new savior. What do you need?
Make Kaz stop.
I'm not strong enough for that, but I can help.
Okay.
Okay.
Do that.
Cool. Ghastly. Yay. Friend get. For now, at least. Manny.
Is it Desmond's friend?
I don't know. That'll be interesting.
How far away is Kaz from Manny at this point? I don't know if
He is within crusading distance.
Okay, so Manny's just gonna take his new found bone from dig site and go for a bone meringue.
What's his new bone look like?
It's just like a big old
Just a mini
femur.
bone.
I hit that if you want to re-roll. It did touch my hand.
It's fine. It's a miss.
All right. Manny kind of squares up and he's like, all right, I'm on my own. I don't know what's going on. And he throws the bone out, runs up to keep pace with it, and it just kind of falls short. And he's like, no one saw that. Still getting used to this thing. It's got some weight to it. Okay, it's heavy. It's not custom made. After Manny is Klaus. Chili Klaus.
All right, Klaus is gonna bubble in and try for another aqua tail. 15.
15 is unsuccessful. As Klaus runs in, he's like, I'm gonna kill this guy. Nope, never mind. He's doing stuff. His hands are glowing purple. I'm out.
He'll also move his speed away again.
Okay. Nubster. Things are getting dire. If there was ever a time to
man.
open those eyes,
He's gonna.
last turn would have been it.
Ruin this egg.
He's doing another sleuth.
All right. He's sniffing out his prey.
Oh my god.
What is this?
The universe knows. Every time you use the sleuth, you
What
have to
is
start
this
with a 1.
crap? 15.
15 is unsuccessful. Nubster's just like, what's going on? You shooting at my mom? Ooh! Mom, are you okay? And just the ice beam just kind of trails off.
Nubster is a hidden ability, and it doesn't do well till they're the last one standing.
Yeah.
Then it's nothing
It's
but
a
20s.
very wordy ability.
Yes. The ghastly, newfound friend of CJ's will attempt to throw a shadow ball at Kaz
Do
Uh-oh.
it. Do
for a dirty 20.
Yes!
Fine, he has a +2 to hit. Let's go, buddy.
Go, Ghastly.
All right. Kaz takes 4 points of ghost damage.
Yeah,
Nice.
and I
Suck it.
helped.
As the
Suck it,
the
Kaz.
tiny shadow ball just slams into Kaz's back, he just goes,
Traitor. Weak of will.
"Tsh," as the ghastly just
No!
folds down.
No!
Thus ends the ghastly's
You
whole
monster!
world.
You monster!
I'm gonna fall to my knees like he just hit me in the chest and be like, what just happened? I made that happen.
No!
Start of Kaz's turn.
Oh man.
Who's left that
You
he cares
suck.
It's just racking up kills.
about? Let's see. Crash, you've done a lot of damage to him. Here comes a psychic barrage. That is a 21.
Don't do that.
It's been done, buddy. I can't undo it now. That is 18 points of psychic damage to Crash.
Okay. All right.
As he just holds out another hand. This incredible amount of just purplish energy slams into Crash, who is kind of like Velociraptor running towards, and he goes into this big leap. It's like, as he just gets blasted back onto the ground. He takes it in stride, but it hurts. It hurts a lot. Bullet, kill him.
Bullet, can I hold a fury attack and then use a Monty Tailwind to give him agility?
Interesting.
Like, essentially sack Monty's turn to...
Yes, you may. I will allow this. I had to read up on both Tailwind and Agility real quick. but
So
yes,
Bullet is
you may.
holding his action to
Bullet's
go
gonna hold his
instead
turn
on
until
Monty's
the
turn.
end of Monty's turn, who is next, and then Bullet will go. So
Yes.
yes, that's fine. So Monty drums up a Tailwind.
Yes.
Bullet faster than ever.
Yes.
Kill this fool,
Okay.
please. He's too strong.
6 attacks.
Bullet.
Let's do this.
Bullet knows what's best.
A 17.
Okay, it's good.
A 23.
Okay, it's good.
A 17.
It's good.
A 13.
Okay,
An unnatural 20.
very good.
And a crit.
Very good.
Four
So
hits
five hits, one of which is a crit.
So that's 4, 8, 12, 15, 17, 18.
Nice.
Bullet.
In the
Bullet.
crit?
Did you get it?
I added that in.
Oh, okay.
Did you get it?
If Kaz didn't resist non-elemental damage, Bullet would have had him. Bullet comes in out of nowhere like a shot. Kaz seems pretty distracted at the moment. He's getting more than he bargained for. Last time he fought you guys, you were but children. Now you have full armies at your beck and call. So he seems like he's very confused by this development.
Milo would like to run over to if CJ's over by where the Ghastly was.
Yeah.
And she's like, where'd he go? What happened to him? And start like frantically looking on the ground for like a hint of something that.
Yikes. And he won't find any Crash. It's your turn.
Because he's dead. All right.
Crash is gonna get back up from being pushed away and
Yeah.
charge him for an aqua jet.
Get it.
Ooh, spicy meatball.
Yes, boy, that's a 21.
All right.
Jet him into the shadow realm. Do it.
Where are they?
Jet him back into the upside down.
Do it.
It's 9 damage, but he has to do a strength save. What did you get?
That is laughably low.
He's knocked prone. He's
Okay.
knocked prone.
Yeah.
He's knocked prone.
As Kaz falls prone, he will use his final legendary action for this turn to try to shoot Crash in the face. And crits again.
Oh my god.
Jeebus criminy.
no.
How low are you right now, dude?
I'm at 30.
Okay.
So I think I'm okay.
No.
It's not gonna kill him.
No chance.
He's
He's gonna knock him out.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna kill him.
Yeah.
24 plus 9
Yeah, he's out.
is
33.
33. 33 points of damage to Crash.
Does Crash
As-
take him down?
As Crash just slams Kaz into the ground, Kaz just goes, just no words, just all of his energy flies into that last hit. And as Crash goes flying away, Kaz is still breathing. Damn it, Manny.
All right. Well, as he's actively attacking Crash and blasting him back, Manny's gonna run in and try for a bond rush.
Manny's gonna learn the power of self-respect. Here it comes. Go for it.
At advantage, right? Because he's prone. Is that how
It is at advantage because he is prone. It is exactly how it works.
23.
Let's
There
go,
you
Crash.
go. All right, Manny.
Come on, be big enough.
Oh,
We
dang
need a
it.
decent hit for Manny.
3 damage.
As Manny comes running across the field, hoists the bone up. He's just. How do you want to do this, Manny?
Oh my
Let's
god.
go.
I thought it was
Yes!
gonna be not enough, and then it was Nubster, and Nubster's gonna crit and be like, "I'm here."
Welcome.
It would have been Manny Klaus Nubster. So,
So,
so somebody.
So Manny's gonna run up, smaller bone meringue bone in left hand, big old club dragon behind him, and he'll use the like momentum swinging the big club up in the air to like swing himself around, and he'll just like bap, cause twice in the head with each bone.
Okay. Yeah. As Manny learns how to stop living in his shadow's shadow, takes matters into his own hands. He goes, "None of my friends are still here. I mean, Klaus is there, but you know, we're not that close.
I don't know him
Wow.
well.
We're not that
Wow.
close.
But you know,
I mean,
he's a spiky boy.
Manny's only been out for like 3 weeks, and he's been bereft of Klaus. He doesn't know who Klaus is. He's like, all right, Mortar's gone. Bentley's out. I don't know what's going on. I gotta kill this thing. And he runs in, swings himself into the air. And as the bones are coming down, Kaz just looks up at Manny. Has this moment of like recognition before the bone just slams him down into the ground. As Kaz himself then just folds him back into the earth.
like sank.
Pretty much. He basically just like dissolves into ashes. He goes away. And we're out of initiative.
Definitely gonna run over there. Is like there's just ashes of him left.
There's nothing of him left. He gone.
That was insane.
Why was Kaz here?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What happened?
We can't even ask
Just
the ghost
happened.
friend because he was disintegrated.
I'm gonna send out Dez.
Mhm.
You okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
What happened to that ghost?
I don't know.
Is he just gone?
I don't know. I've never seen that. Oh man. I didn't know that could be done. That's not a thing. That doesn't happen.
Well, good hit, Manny. And I'll walk up and pat him on the head.
He's just like breathing real heavy. He's like,
I'm gonna run over to Crash.
Mm-hmm.
Give him a cactus juice.
slurp it up.
Wake his ass back up.
Yeah, Crash comes back like fighting ready. He's like, ah!
We're done. We're done. It's over. You did a really good job. Good job, dude. Good job. Good job.
So Klaus is gonna bubble ball over to Manny and just like start like spitting water in his face and try and like slap him awake with his beaver tail.
Manny or Mortar?
Klaus.
Is doing that to whom?
To Bentley.
Oh,
You said Manny. And I was like, what?
I'm not here today,
Are
so
you okay? Klaus is able to resuscitate Bentley with some cold water and some slaps. Because nothing is physically wrong with Bentley.
Slap at a base.
He's just been through a lot.
Klaus, is it? Okay, thanks. Yeah.
Dad!
I'm up. I'm up.
Help!
I'm up, Klaus.
Get an ambulance! Help!
Oh my God, Klaus.
As Manny kind of like hauls himself over to you, he looks exhausted. Manny looks like he's been through some stuff. He's just like,
What happened, Manny?
he just kind of pats your hand for a second and just, oh man.
I'm gonna look around and try and see if I can find Manny's shadow anywhere or Mortar.
Mortar is nowhere to be seen.
And the shadow?
Manny has a shadow, but still feels very much warm to the touch.
Okay.
No.
Guys, what happened?
Yeah, what did
Yeah, what
happen?
happened?
Are you
Yeah.
okay?
I don't know. Where's Morta?
He's in his Pokeball.
Is he okay?
No,
What do you mean?
he was knocked out pretty hardcore by Kaz. I called him back for you.
All right, thanks. We need to get to the Pokemon Center, I think.
Yes.
Can you walk?
What happened?
Let's talk about it while we go to the Pokemon Center.
Can you guys help me up? I feel weird.
Yeah, was that his friend?
What do you,
The
what
ghost?
are you
ghost.
talking
The
about?
Ghastly?
Yeah.
Was that Desmond's friend?
Des, did you know that ghost? Was he your friend? No?
No.
You never seen him before?
So that
Is
your other friend's still here somewhere?
You can't hear him.
I hope so. But I didn't know he could do that.
Do you want to go check on your other friend?
Very much so.
Go check on him and then come right back. That wasn't his friend. He's gonna go try to find his friend.
Okay. Do you guys want to go to the Pokemon Center? I'm good to wait here with CJ, and I mean, my guys didn't really take any hits.
Crash
Okay.
needs to be healed up, so
Yeah.
if
I
you're
need
gonna
to-
go,
I need to go.
take Crash.
Okay. Is he gonna come with us?
Who?
Crash.
He'll go with you.
Okay.
Bentley's just
Willingly?
gonna start walking
Yeah,
off
I'll
towards
totally
the
do
it.
Pokemon Center.
Let's go.
All right. Pokemon Center crew away. So Mila, you're hanging out.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna wait for Des to come back.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing? Okay.
Do you want to just
What-
stay here
Yeah, I want to see what he says.
or? Okay. Well, he'll just come back to where I am, so we could still go to the Pokemon Center. We don't have to be here.
Well, if his friend's still here.
Well, yeah, but he'll just go to his friend, and then he'll come back to where I am.
Yeah.
This is kind of like a transmitter. It doesn't matter where I am. He doesn't have to come
Yeah.
back here.
No, I figured, like, given what we were here for, though, we should still try to figure
Oh,
out.
yeah. Did we make it to here? To the fossil thing?
No.
We were just walking, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, never mind.
Maybe halfway.
I thought
Okay.
we were there. Just kidding, then.
Are we closer to the Pokemon Center than we are to that thing? Or is
Yeah.
it like, okay, we should just go to the Pokemon
Never
Center,
mind.
maybe?
It's still a couple miles walk.
I thought
Okay.
we were there,
Yeah.
so never
Yeah.
mind.
I thought maybe we were too. We'll just go to the Pokemon Center as a group then.
Yeah.
Strength in numbers. Okay.
Are you okay, Bentley?
I don't know.
What happened?
Why are you bleeding?
Yeah.
I'm bleeding.
Yeah, there's like blood all over your face.
All right, I'm bleeding. I don't know. I don't think you guys are gonna believe this, but I was walking, and then like the whole world kind of like inverted, and it was like I was in like this shadow world. Like it was just me, and Kaz was there as like this ghostly being, and it was like a shadow version of Mortar and Manny Shadow, and that was it. And we tried to fight Kaz off, and Mortar took some really big hits. Shadow took some hits, and then I was just back where I was and passed out.
Why did that happen?
I don't know, CJ. I don't know what any of this is. I still don't know what happened to Mortar.
Kaz beat the hell out of him. Milo, being smart, grabbed his Pokeball, called him back so that he was
I don't even
okay.
mean that. I just mean like everything, from being possessed and now he's like part ghost. It's weird. I don't know I can't explain it. It's like Kaz has like. All right. So, the other night when I was in the Pokemon Center waiting for Mortar to get better, I thought I woke up in the middle of the night and Drip was talking to me, like English talking to me. And I was like, maybe this was a dream? So I thought maybe I was dreaming. But Drip took me into the back of the Pokemon Center into Mortar's room, and I was just sitting with Mortar. And then Kaz came and he started to attack me. He was like choking me. And he threatened me and said that something like he's waited a long time to get back at us. and then Drip attacked him, and then Mortar attacked him, and then I woke up. The nurse woke me up. So I don't know if that was like a dream or like a vision or...
Was that like a similar experience to what you just had, where you were like in the shadow world or whatever?
Yeah.
No, everything looked normal. Like it wasn't a dream, kind of. Like I was in the Pokemon Center, and everything was kind of like it would be, except there was like no hospital staff around, and Drip was talking to me like I could understand him. This was totally different. This was like I was in a different
World?
plane. Like everything was just like a shadow realm, and the only people that were there were me and Mortar as a ghost and Manny's ghost.
Did you see the ghost that was with him? With Kaz?
Yeah, was there a ghost with Cause when you were there?
I can't remember. I don't know.
Because we saw a ghost when we finally found you.
A ghastly.
A ghastly.
Yeah, it was saying the entire battle that he didn't want to be fighting us and that he was forced to do it by Cause.
What?
So then I got him to be on our team with this thing, and then Cause killed him.
Well, that's great.
That's intense too, because like, why was he able to do that?
I don't know.
So he can control ghosts.
Essentially.
Well, we
The
So
know
was
ghost
he
kept saying that they
controlling
were bonded.
your Pokemon too then?
Bonded?
not to my knowledge. They were all listening to my commands to attack him.
Even in the like other world?
Yeah.
So maybe there's more to that than we know.
What was different about the world other than just it looked different? Like,
How did it look different?
yeah.
I mean, it was like I was walking with you, and then everything sort of inverted, and I was like upside down.
Like
It was-
everything was upside down to you?
I mean, yes and no. Like I flipped,
Yeah.
and it was upside down, but it was like shadows, and I didn't feel upside down, but everything looked just not right. And none of you were there. It was just me and the ghost forms of my Pokemon, and whatever I guess turned out to be Kaz.
It didn't look like Kaz?
Well, at first it just kind of looked like two eyes in the darkness, and Mortar attacked it, and
Yeah.
then it was doing that horrible laugh, and I think it was Kaz, but I don't know. Mortar was like shielding me most of the time. I couldn't really get a good look at what was happening.
Gotten a lot stronger since last time.
Yeah.
Well, where'd Kaz go?
We
He disappeared?
seem to have taken him out. I don't know if he's
Manny clocked him in the head
though.
and he
Kinda
disappeared.
just it stopped being.
All right. Well, good work, team. I hope we've seen the last of Kaz, but something tells me maybe we haven't.
I doubt it. Crazy stuff.
Well, this time we did seem to at least fully stop him. He didn't run away. Maybe he is gone.
I don't think so.
I doubt it.
So you said that there was
It's too easy.
a Ghastly too? Was that the one that Dez was looking for?
No.
No.
Dez is currently looking for his friend.
How did Kaz know where we are? Why? How does he keep tabs on us?
So many questions, no answers.
Why can he control ghosts? And where's my mom?
I mean, I think
If he can control ghosts, why can't I control him?
Yeah,
we need to figure out
seriously.
what this other plane or world or whatever Bentley went to is, because maybe he's able to travel through that, and he's able to keep tabs on us via, I don't know, maybe like Manny's shadow or the ghost stuff that CJ like. We have no idea how that works and what he's doing, but maybe he's just able to follow us in that alternative.
You said it was only you, Cause, Manny, Shadow. not Manny. And Mortar,
Yeah.
so only like ghosts.
Yeah.
So maybe Des can go there, and we can ask Des about it.
Yeah.
I'd be, dude, I wouldn't.
Well, I'm not going to tell him to go there. I'm going to ask him if he can go
Knows.
there or knows that that's a thing.
Because, I mean, as far as we know, he could have just gone through into that other plane. And if Desmond is like, goes in there and he's just there following us, there goes Desmond.
Indeed. That's terrifying.
Oh, God.
I don't like this at all. Why are you bleeding?
I didn't know that I was bleeding. You told me I'm bleeding.
Why are you bleeding? Why would that make you bleed? Oh, God.
Because maybe he's not supposed to be there.
I guess.
Like it's the soul world.
What?
What are frogs?
Oh, wow. All right. I guess.
It's a very Phoebe thing to just say, matter of factly. It might have been the soul.
I guess that's a possibility.
I've been reading books. I have a candle too. We can go there. What? Why do you know?
Let me
this?
get my Ouija board.
Wow. Wow.
Guys, we just need some salt. What if we just needed salt all along? Just throw it at Kaz. Be gone, demon!
What we should have
Well, I
done is
tried
caught
to
all those
control
frickin'
him, and I couldn't.
That's where we screwed the pooch.
Holy crud. There's so much. There's so many things. That poor ghost. I feel like that's
Yeah.
my fault.
Bentley's gonna look
Dude,
around. Go ahead.
I think it was doomed either way, but
Because you said that if we had taken out Kadabra, he would have died.
Yeah.
And had we tried to help him, which we did, he would have died. Right. I don't know if there's much else we could have
But
done.
what if I could have just pulled him in my hand and been like, you're safe now?
Can you even do that?
He said he would do whatever I told him to do. I told him to help us.
So wait, he would have died if Kaz died?
That's what he told me. He said, we're bonded. If he dies, I die. Don't kill him. He just kept saying, I'm sorry.
And you said that Kaz killed the Ghastly before Kaz got defeated?
So I tried to control Kaz with this because I was like, he's got to be a ghost now. He's just floating around, being invisible, doing things. Didn't work. So then I saw this Ghastly and I was like, I'm going to control you because maybe since you say you're bonded, I'll control
What does
both
that
of you.
mean?
I
Yeah.
don't know. I
Are you-
really don't know.
are you
Bonded?
bonded to Desmond?
I mean,
You should
he
ask
lives in
him.
my hand.
You should ask him.
As much as I'm bonded to this disc, I guess. So I controlled him, and he was like, "Thank you. I am forever in your debt. I'll do whatever you want." And I was like, "Make Kaz stop." And he's like, "I can't do that." And I was like, "Well, help us." And he goes, "Okay." And then he hit him with a shadow ball, and then Kaz was like, "Oh, you're dead." And now I'm sad.
He's getting too strong.
Yeah.
Dude, there's the thing that's stronger than him.
I don't know how anyone is not preparing for this.
Why are we the only ones taking it seriously?
Maybe we just haven't met him yet. Because there was...
People taking it seriously?
Yeah. Yeah. It's not like we've been everywhere yet.
True.
We need to get the one guy, Deacon's cousin. He would help us.
Why doesn't the whole
I don't know why,
world
but
know
he
about this?
weirded me out.
What the hell, man?
The only other thing is every single person we've talked to are like, hey, this war happened. And they're like, oh, yeah, oh my God, yeah, it did. But that's over now, so...
Yeah, but maybe it's just because we're kids. So they won't discuss things with
Everybody
us.
feels so shamed about it. What did they do?
Well, the one thing I know is that we'll fight no matter what comes up.
Till the end.
Blood pact.
No, if they're coming, if they're coming to town,
Just already cut your hand.
The suspiciously
No?
deep cuts
Okay.
from it,
Putting
where they're
the
like
Band-Aid
under
on.
their
I'm
hair.
mad.
No,
I mean, you do have a knife.
a knife.
Forget about that. I tried
We'll
so hard
all-
to get it for so
We'll
long,
all
and I haven't
inject
used it
ourselves
once.
with that invisible thing.
yeah.
I do have a gun too. I forgot about that.
You're so well armed for a
For
12-year-old. Die! Die!
I just know that if they were to rush a town that we were in, we wouldn't be inside with our heads under the pillows. We gotta protect the Pokemon of the region.
Without a doubt.
So I'm assuming you guys are gonna go in and heal up,
Yeah.
and then we can keep discussing. I think
You guys will. You're like just walking up to Nutri, so it's been a pretty long walk.
I think the obvious question here is, what next?
You immediately hear, "Bam!"
Bagels!
And he
I
comes
needed-
just galumphing up to you
I needed this.
Bagels!
with just dozens of bagels on his vines. Just goes, "Bam!"
Bagels, you beautiful,
Gives you
beautiful
all a big
Bulbasaur.
vine hug.
This guy's incredible.
He goes,
Yeah, dude. Oh, and I get a bagel.
and there's a bagel in your hand. Bam!
Second breakfast.
Dude,
Bam!
where have you been all my life?
Bam!
Where do you get these
He just goes,
bagels?
Babes. Bam! He watches a number of doctor-looking adults kind of step out of the Pokemon Center. It seems to be the call for help. As Bentley, you're just bleeding all over, and all these adults are like, "Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm
Come
all
with
right.
us.
I'm
No,
all right. Just
You're bleeding. You need to sit down. How-
I'm fine. Just take
Get a-
care of my Pokemon,
get
please.
us a cart quickly.
I don't need a card. Just heal
Bentley,
my.
just let it happen,
heal
dude.
my
You don't
Pokemon.
know why you were bleeding. Let him figure it out.
I feel
We'll
okay.
take care of your
I just
Pokemon,
I
but
need
you
them
were,
to heal up
you
more.
were bleeding a lot. You need to come with us.
Fine.
Babs, Babs.
Dude, where do you
got
get
it.
these bagels?
I'll heal Mortar with Pontiki. I'll
Incredible.
bring him up to
I
the counter.
feel like he just goes around and like, dude, sick, it's bagels, and they toss him a bagel, and then
Yeah.
he just collects them all and
Yeah.
then goes around and passes them out.
Gotta
I mean, it was
catch
a
'em
good
all.
bagel.
You want some day olds?
I got yesterday's bagels for your charge. I got today's bagels.
You want
for your
jalapeno? You want
charge.
everything? What do you want?
Everything.
Incredible.
Bagels. Do you have a trainer?
Bib,
Do you have like a little house nearby that you live in?
bib,
Do you have any roommates?
bib.
Would you like? We met someone in the reserve, and he's very afraid. He's a grass type Pokemon, and I think he needs someone to just help get him back on his feet. Would you be willing to? Yeah, yeah. Would you like to come with us and meet him, or should we bring him to you? Bring him to you. Okay, got it.
He
Done.
kind of points over to the side of the Pokemon Center. There's just this like seed and like grass covered mound on the side. He just goes, bib,
Okay, got it. We'll do that.
bib,
You're too cool, man.
bib.
Bulbasaurs are already cool. The fact that he has bagels too.
I just like that he's someone in this town that like everybody knows, and he's just this.
He's a friendly
He's like the
guy.
keystone to Nutri. He's what holds it all together.
Bentley, you are ushered into the human side of the Pokemon Center. It's basically like an urgent care. They sit you down. You get attached to all kinds of little wires and machines. Oh
Oh
God!
god.
That'll be $149,000. Like
I'm gonna be in Nutri for a while, guys.
Guys,
Should have let
I have
me die.
285.
I'm going to the debtor's prison in Nutri.
They just feed you to bagels. Where do you think he gets the bagels from? True story, fam.
Anyway,
Just need a human.
Yep.
Oh,
Anywho,
Flesh
Bentley,
bagels.
you are attached to all manner of machines. Physically, you're in great health. Everything seems fine. You're a
Mentally.
strapping young man.
Are they
Emotionally,
Are they doing a psych eval?
no.
Oh, okay.
No.
You're in luck. You're
not
in
at the
luck.
moment.
They would have put a medical hold on you.
We have its feet. You need to stay here for a while.
Yeah, good thing I'm not back there.
Yeah.
no kidding.
Yeah, they get you cleaned up though. They clean up your whole face area from all the bloods, and then they give you a lollipop,
Oh.
and they say, "We hope you feel better. Your Pokemon should be at the counter for you."
Thank you. I appreciate it.
They're like, "And you should be more careful out there. There's some scary things even in a nature preserve."
Yeah, if I had a nickel. All right, thank you again.
But they get Bentley cleaned up. Bagels seems to suspect that y'all have been through something. It's all over your faces. So he starts juggling bagels to try to cheer you up. Like, "Ah!"
Pretty darn
It's
impressive.
definitely
Yeah.
helping me.
And then another vine comes out and goes, "Bah!"
Yes, dude. Oh my god.
Bentley's gonna go back over to the waiting table that he was at before
Yeah.
and like leaf through the magazine that he was reading the last time.
Am I bleeding?
No.
Okay. Well, I mean, he didn't know.
Oh.
You okay, Milo?
I'm just curious. I didn't think to look at myself.
You wouldn't think that we would tell you?
I don't know. Maybe his was worse. Did you find out why you
Ye
were bleeding?
little faith.
Yeah, what did they tell you?
They said I'm healthy, I guess. That was really
Really?
it. Yeah.
That was a lot of freaking blood.
Yeah.
I
People just-
don't even know how or why I was bleeding, so I don't really have any insight.
It's coming out of your eyes, man.
Gross. Yeah, it's probably not good, but live to fight another day, I guess.
I'll walk up again to the nurse.
Uh-huh.
Hey, my friend's the one over there that had the like brain concussion.
He seemed okay.
Face blood, lots of face blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know what happened. He just like kind of froze in place and just like his whole face started bleeding, like eyes, nose, mouth. Were you guys able to figure out what caused that, or like do I have to be? Does he have seizures? Do I need to have, like carry around a medical card for
I was
him?
about to ask you. We found nothing out of the ordinary, but that was a substantial amount of blood for no obvious signs of trauma.
Oh.
Did he fall? Is he prone to these nosebleeds?
No, he was attacked by a psychic attack, like from a Pokemon.
Oh my.
Does that help at all?
Oh, it might. It could have perhaps caused some kind of hemorrhaging, but I would have.
Oh.
Maybe we would need to do some deeper scans.
Scan him.
Would you advise that?
Scan him.
I would say yes.
Okay.
One of the doctors alongside a Chansey, an ordinary Chansey, one with an egg pouch who is delightfully plump, kind of walks over to you and she goes, "Chansey!" with a wheelchair. He's like,
All right. Let's just sit down.
okay. Yeah, and the Chansey will kind of wheel you to the back where they seem to have some kind of brain scan machine. The Chansey just goes, "Chansey!"
What do I do?
The Chansey will urge you into the chair. Be like, "Sit."
I'll sit.
Okay.
What choice?
And then one of the doctors will walk in and go, "We're just going to take some cursory scans of the brain. Your friend said you encountered a psychic type Pokemon and you were attacked. We just want to make sure there's no internal damage."
All right. Appreciate that.
Scan commencing.
Kind of concerned for him, guys. Like, I don't know if that was like out of line for me to order, but
Why not do that?
yeah.
Yeah.
His eyes were bleeding.
Yeah.
It's true.
There's got to be something going
There's
on.
been-
You can't just be like, "Oh no, you're fine. Just wipe it off. You're good."
But yeah, I've just been concerned with everything he's been through, and you know, Mortar being possessed, and these shadow worlds, and Drip talking, and like hopefully that's not something else going on.
I mean, I would say he's crazy, but we experienced all that stuff too.
Not the shadow world or drip talking.
Yeah, but we experienced some weird stuff.
I've
Just
So-
like he said,
To be
though,
f-
it seems like it just keeps
to
getting
be fair,
crazier.
Yeah.
I've had a dream where my Pokemon have talked to me.
Really?
Yeah. But
So,
it's
It's like a fun dream.
no, it was pretty intense.
You've got guac. Pretty much.
Huh?
Yeah. It
Like
was
similar to his dream?
No.
Oh.
Cause wasn't in it?
No. No. It was definitely a dream, but they were like talking in it.
His probably wasn't a dream.
You don't think so?
Doesn't seem like it.
I mean, it's really weird that it happened,
But I'm still just
and then Cause showed up.
I'm just slightly concerned that, you know, after the Mr. Mime thing and how easy they are to possess us and how many ghost Pokemon he has, that like I hope there's not something in him.
Do you think a scan would find that?
I don't know. What? I don't know.
How?
I mean, I know you've never tried, but it might be worth.
Be gone, ghost! Just freaking pull his soul out of his body.
I think.
What if he's a ghost the whole time?
Listen.
Is that what we're talking about right now?
Yeah.
We've been walking around with a dead kid this whole time?
I mean, there's a lot of like ghosts and death around him.
Holy shit.
Between like
Wow.
That's not cool.
Evinrude getting harpooned and stolen, and you know not really being kind of indifferent with that, and like killing that Krabby on the beach.
You know what? I could see it after everything we've seen. I really want to talk to those Beaversby people. I want to see what they know.
I mean, I'm
After-
definitely intrigued by that too, considering I can actually talk to ghosts.
Yeah. Well, I feel like we should keep that on the DL at first.
Well, we wouldn't tell them.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's so many powers at play here, and you know he was talking about the like shadow world or another plane or whatever, and like at first it sounded crazy, but then I was thinking about like, you know, where does Manny go when he goes in the shadow?
Yeah. It's true.
Oh man, Dez can't get back soon enough.
So,
Yeah, where is Des?
He went to go find his friend. Hasn't
And he
come back
hasn't
in a
come back?
while.
Uh-oh.
I don't know why it would take this long.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully he's okay.
We have to go find him.
Could
I wanna-
just call him back.
Or that.
That normally works.
I want to look at that magazine again. So there's a magazine in the hospital Pokemon Center, and
There's a
it's
bunch.
there's one in particular about pro battling, and it spotlights a trainer who had a Gengar that was bred by Bentley's parents.
What? What?
So this like all of this ghost stuff and like the things that have been happening to him and just kind of the weird ways he's been acting, like I wonder if there's some sort of connection here, if he's has a tie to ghosts he doesn't know about.
That's crazy.
But crazy enough.
Who was this person that had this Gengar?
It was a pro battler, and in the article, and I'll show it to him, it shows her with her Gengar, and then she has a woods ball, and then it notes in the article that Bentley's parents like trained it for her. And we've known from other things, from you know talking to Remus or reading books, that there's not a lot of ghosts
Yeah, I thought they bred Pokemon.
Yeah.
Can you breed ghosts? I
How,
don't think that's a thing.
and even if they could, how did they get the ones they were breeding with?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
And he just was like, yeah, it's normal.
Yeah.
I knew about that. Oh, now I'm suspicious. Before I was like, nah, he's not a ghost. It's fine. That's weird. I don't like that at all.
I mean, it might not be something he even knows about.
Could be that. Who were his parents?
They
They seem like nice people.
yeah, I mean, I've known them my whole life. They make good money. They breed Pokemon for pro battlers, and but I've never seen a ghost there.
That's wild.
Are you looking if that's true?
Yeah.
Make a history check.
Okay. I would just assume, but I don't want to lie unknowingly. 19.
Liar.
19. It's definitely not the most common thing, but that Gengar is not the first.
From the woods?
Yeah. They're not capable of breeding ghost types, but they can help raise them.
Interesting.
But because of how the different ways that the ghosts function, to your knowledge, they just train them longer. So they can't like make a new ghost, but they can take one that's been around for a while and be like, "Hey, you have all this potential. Check it out."
Who told
So-
us that ghosts
so-
are rare?
You either read it in a book, I think,
Yeah.
or you
read
heard
it.
from
You read it
readers.
in the history.
You told me
the
that.
pre-war histories book.
Really? Because
Yeah.
I feel like all we've experienced is ghosts.
Not really.
A lot
Remus.
of ghosts.
Yeah.
What about
Remus
the
and then
Cleffa? That
Xantha.
wasn't a ghost.
No, that
It
was
was-
a
Real
ghost.
hard on this thinging pot.
That was for sure a ghost.
So-
It was
It's-
just Xantha and
That's a lot of ghosts.
Remus.
There's a whole town of
Yeah,
ghosts.
but look at the times that we like were around them. Like they were pretty intense moments when we would encounter a ghost. It's
Yeah.
not like we're walking down the street and like, "Oh, a ghostly, that's neat."
cool.
I guess. I feel like I could say that about a bunch of
Man.
other types.
this is crazy. Well, I'm definitely gonna try to control him now. See if anything happens.
Bentley, while you're
Oh.
getting your head scanned,
Pull that ghost out.
there is a magazine next to you as well. If you would like to flip through it.
Is that allowed?
Yes, it is the Pokemon universe equivalent of like the Inquirer.
Okay.
But
Truly reliable.
yes, but the cover story, the gotcha journalism entry on there is flying beast spotted over Summerbury. Experts claim alien activity.
Yeah, definitely gonna flip to that article.
Yeah. It says, local resident, Trent Havisham, was the only witness, see a large, quote, elongated being capable of flight despite being impossibly large, flying over his rural farmstead in Summerbury. He said, and we quote, "The darned thing nearly took my house down with the beat of its wing. This is an apocalypse level threat we need to be concerned about."
Trent knows what's up.
Trent Havisham spends his days farming corn.
Trent Havisham saw our long neck friend. Methinks.
And there's a picture. of
woke.
him. He's
that's-
like kind of
that's a
bug-eyed. He's like,
conversation for
"I've
later."
seen it." And
It's
it's
like-
just like a really blurry drawing of like a blob in the sky. And he's like, "That's what it looked like."
It's like Men in Black, where the tabloid magazines are the ones that are always right about
Yeah.
alien and Pokemon activity.
Word.
Welp.
But yeah, as you're flicking through that, the Chansey's just kind of like twiddling its thumbs, waiting for the results. Just like,
Is there anything else to read in here other than that article?
other than that article, yes. But as you kind of flick through there, there's a whole bunch of stories on how like all the vitamins you can give your Pokemon are toxins. Like, don't give them the protein and iron. It's terrible. Don't do it. You'll alter their chemical compositions.
Wow.
It's not safe.
Seems legit.
There's anti-vaxxers in the Pokemon.
Running shoes don't make you faster. They're just different shoes.
Oh, okay.
Are there?
Controversial.
Yeah, there's a spite piece between the two bike companies of which one's better between Mach and Acro. They're like,
For sure, Acro.
Speed is better, and they're like, technique is everything. And there's just a whole bunch of like gibberish pieces.
I'll toss that back aside.
Okay. Yeah, as you do, the Chansey goes, kind of stops the scan, and the little helmet thing comes off your head. And a doctor walks back in and picks up some of the results. Just goes, "All right, well, Mr. Bentley, it seems as though there's nothing out of the ordinary for you. We're not sure what might have caused the bleeding out of the eyes, or ears, or nose, or mouth, or anywhere else that you had blood coming out of, but as far as we can tell, you're perfectly fine. I'd recommend you stay close, lay low for a little while, but obviously you're free to go."
All right, well, thanks again. I appreciate you checking.
I'm just glad that you're okay. And the Chase goes, "Chansey!" Gives you another lollipop.
Thanks, Chansey. I'll put it in my pocket.
Nah, it's a hairy lollipop.
Ew, grape.
I'm assuming it has a wrapper on it.
It doesn't. The Chansey was licking it.
doesn't. She was eating it actively and just gave it to you. In which case, I would still do the same thing, just to be
didn't
polite.
see her eating it. You gave it to
Just
her
outside the
so
door,
you
just-
would after she ate it.
Here's the lollipop. It's untouched.
Gross.
It's
Eat it.
dripping.
It's weird.
All right, but Bentley, you rejoin your friends in the lobby of the Pokemon Center.
Hey guys.
Hey, what'd you learn?
Nothing. They say I'm fine. They did a whole brain scan thing.
That's it?
Almost worse.
Bleeding from your eyes and ears is normal now.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Well, they didn't say it was normal. They just said
Force.
they didn't know what caused it.
Well, that's freaking great.
So how does he even do that? That's terrifying.
I don't know.
Should we go get tinfoil and...
Yes.
I'll try anything at this point.
Put a pretty little hat on you.
I'm just
What if
gonna
it
wear a
worked?
full-on tinfoil mask.
Well, I'm glad you're okay, and I'm gonna go up and like try to give him a hug, and right behind his back, like without him noticing, like try to control him with my hand.
Yeah.
Can I do a check?
Yes.
what?
Let's do
like contested deception or
sleight
something?
of hand, and we'll see if it warrants a contest.
Okay.
He needs to at least beat your passive. If he does that, we'll see if you notice.
Okay.
Ooh,
Of course he
baby.
does.
What's sleight of hand? What is that?
Dexterity.
ability? It's Dex. My Dex is hot. It's 18.
Oh!
Oh my God. Okay. So yeah, Bentley, let's see if you notice.
I thought you said if you beat my passive.
If he
it's-
beats your passive, we'll see if you notice. But like, this is not a very subtle thing to do. It's
It was the
basically
opposite. He was saying if you rolled below, then you catch him
Yeah.
regardless.
Oh.
Like you're probably like, this
like, let's
is
see if-
weird. Why is
because
CJ
this is
hugging
very
me?
uncharacteristic of CJ.
Yeah. Nope.
But yeah, you're just like, oh hey man, and CJ's just like, control the ghost.
Rip it out of his body.
And Bentley, you're just like, yeah man, that's weird. Yeah, I guess he's talking to Dez or something. Who knows?
Thanks,
But nothing changes.
CJ.
Bentley is a normal functioning human boy, and not a ghost.
Should we just go back to Stanley's cabin?
Yeah, let's
It's
have.
been like at least an hour, right?
Mhm.
All right. Des still isn't back. I'm getting worried.
Okay.
Call him back.
Des, come. Des,
Base to Dez.
nothing.
Nothing.
Dudes, no, he's not coming back. It's not good. He always comes back when I tell him to.
Should we go to the dig site?
Definitely.
Okay. Well,
Round 2.
let's go.
I'll unplug dial-up out of the wall,
Okay.
and
He shrieks uncontrollably.
I'll bring let's say Manny, Klaus, Nipsey dial-up. So to the
So is
dig site then.
To the dig site.
Yeah, need to find Des. I know it's only been about a week or so, maybe a little bit longer, but I like Des. He's my friend.
Then let's go.
Send us on the way.
Fly, you fools.
Run, you hobbits. That's not what he said.
Is it all dirt paths here?
In the town, no. There is a single paved road structure.
Are we on it?
Currently, yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna use my skateboard.
Skateboard. Okay. Yeah, you ride to the edge of town, and then you're like, sick.
That was fun.
It's like 30 feet. Yeah.
Made me feel better. I'll wait for my friends now.
Okay. Bagels cheers you on. He's like, Bob!
Yeah, Bagels. You're great
And he spins the bagels on his arm. He's like, yeah!
Bagel
Hula hooping
tricks.
bagels on his vines.
So sick.
Bagel tricks. Go, go, go.
All right. You make haste to the dig site. Full speed ahead, full tilt, full on, full speed, full strength. Catch you later, friends. With the gang beginning to question Bentley's sanity and Kaz emerging from thin air, our heroes realize their time relaxing in New Tree may be coming to a close sooner than they expected. If you had a good time hanging out with us, feel free to drop us a like on the video. If you'd like to see more of our stuff, consider subscribing to the channel. If you're not already a part of the Patreon and you'd like to be, check out the links in the video description below. You can join the discussion in our Discord servers or check out the after action reports still rolling. There's also a link if you'd like to rock some boarding party merch. Let us know in the comments where you think Bentley went and what Kaz may have had planned. Thanks for watching Boarding Party. We'll catch you next week.